Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
Welcome into game number 6 of Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health. This is the Food City pregame show. Tonight's game is a Region 1 6A matchup in Northeast Tennessee between West Ridge and Science Hill. The Hilltoppers enter tonight's game with a record of 3-3. I asked Science Hill head coach Stacy Carter to assess his team's play so far this season.
Coming in the season, we knew we had a good defensive front, and in offense, we had some questions. We had to change some people around, and our offensive line has kind of been carousel too. We've had some people injured, and we had some young guys we've been trying to get in. So we think right now we're probably getting them in probably the best place we've been all year. We think our performance has been pretty good, other than a few big mistakes in the Maryville game that got us behind. But I think we're getting better. It's never exactly where you want it to be. You know, as you say, it's where you want it to be. You won every game. So we're not there, but we feel like we're in a good place to make a good run right now.
What are some areas of your team that have been a pleasant surprise for you this season?
The defensive front. So, we had a lot of guys that had come in and lost a lot of guys, but they came in and did a good job for us. Not a surprise that linebackers, those guys were back. Also, probably, in the last couple of games, how we've been throwing the ball and how we've been able to, get the ball downfield and score some points. So that's been a big deal for us. We have some guys we can get it to, and we've expanded on that a little bit the last couple weeks.
At Maryville, you decided to make a change to quarterback in the second half. Then Spencer started last week, his first start. You touched on the passing game. How has that changed the offense, having Spencer in at quarterback?
He gets more downfield threat. I mean, he can throw it downfield and accurate, and has a lot of arm strength. And we got a couple guys we can get it to. Also, we've had some, inexperience on the offensive line. We were doing a lot of option, running the ball, and it's hard to do that with inexperience on the offensive line because you're going to make so many mistakes. And still, we have, Jay Sean's still part of it too. I mean, he is a great kid and has been a great player for us and is going to continue to be a great player. But I think it has helped us throwing the ball downfield and able to for people to stack the box on us and letting us be more of a passing attack.
After your win at William Blount last week, you now at least control your own destiny in the region in terms of getting a home playoff game. If you win the rest of your region games, you would get a home playoff game. Certainly that is one of the goals before the season. Obviously winning the region as well, you can still do that, but that's kind of out of your hands depending on how Jeff County does.
Yeah, and we kind of messed that up at the Jeff County game. I mean, with their opportunities to win it about 3 times, and we kept messing it up with either penalties. So it's kind of, the destiny for us is we just win. I mean, we have to win all our games. Win all our games. We're going to host a playoff game, and whatever happens, it's going to happen. We're not in control of that now. So we took that away on those few plays. But we got to do our part right now, and we think we can do that as long as our team can come together. We can eliminate penalties and keep making big plays. We think we have a good shot of being able to do that.
What's the message to the team that we touched on about having a home playoff game? You still control your destiny to that. How important is it to finish strong and to get a home playoff game here, not have to make another long road trip perhaps in round 1 of the playoffs?
Well, it's huge. I think last year we were able to stay here and win 3 games, which was, 2 games, which was outstanding. To be able to come here and play here was great. So this year we need to strive for that. I think it gives you advantage not being on the road like that, and I think it will help. I think it's very important.
Next up is West Ridge. What have you seen from the Wolves on film this year?
I'm very impressed with their quarterback, and I know those guys well over there. Coached a lot of them, coached with a lot of those guys on the coaching staff, and they're always well coached. I mean, Justin Hilton does a great job on defense. He used to do our defense for us the South, but he knows what he's doing, and he's always going to have these guys in the right place, and they're going to be well coached. And I think they've been able to get the ball downfield, some things they haven't been able to do in a while. So that kind of has changed their offense and able to score more points. So I think it's going to be a great football game. I think we better be ready.
What's going to be a key for Science Hill to get a win on Friday night?
We got to eliminate the penalties and the mistakes that we made and get off to a good start and we'll have to run the football. Even though we're talking about throwing, we got to establish the run, and we're going to run first and be able to move the ball on the ground. And then we got to keep hitting those big plays that we've hit. And on defense, we can't give up the big play. We can't give up, let the good quarterback scramble out and make big plays on us. We got to be able to, they're going to make some, but we can't give up a lot of those. So I think that's the keys for success.
Coming up next, don't miss our conversation with West Ridge head coach Justin Hilton as his Wolves look for a big road win tonight in Johnson City.
Why buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport?
Customers always leave here smiling because the amount of time we spend with them, we put the customer first. That's our number one priority, is to take care of each customer when they walk in the door.
Lexus of Kingsport. Our commitment to customer satisfaction sets us apart.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Country Thunder Bristol returns October 6th and 7th at Bristol Motor Speedway. Join me, Stormy Warren, and country superstars Eric Church, Brooks and Dunn, Jelly Roll, Randy Hauser, and so many more. Get your tickets and camping now at countrythunder.com.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order go-kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
West Ridge is 4-1 on the season. The Wolves' only loss came against Dobbins-Bennett. Tonight they have a chance to pick up their first ever win against Science Hill. I asked West Ridge head coach Justin Hilton for his thoughts about his team through their first 5 games.
Offensively, we have improved quite a bit, especially in the offensive line. I feel like our quarterback and receivers are getting on the same page. Defensively, had some injuries there early on, had to replace a safety and move some guys around. So I feel like we're just now getting our personnel in the places that they need to be.
As you start the second half of your season, is this about the time where you kind of have a sense of your identity as a team and as you make your push towards the postseason?
Yeah, I think so. But our identity kind of forms on what the other team's going to give us, especially offensively. I do feel like we have a lot more confidence in our passing game than we have in the past couple of years, so we're much more balanced than we have been.
Last year, the passing game was a struggle for you guys. What does that open up when you can complete those passes? What does that do for the rest of the offense, especially maybe the running game?
It definitely lightens the box. And so when they've got to move those guys out of the box to worry about our receivers, then Trey can run, or our running backs have more room to run. And having a quarterback that can run as well keeps them from just keying on our running backs.
What are some areas of your team that you've been surprised by pleasantly through the first 5 games?
Defensive line's played really well. We've gotten some depth on that, been able to roll some different guys in. And then in our offensive line, we were starting a freshman there for 2 games. He ended up getting injured, and we had to play an older guy back in there. But I feel like the lines of scrimmage is where we've built our most depth.
What are some areas where you're still seeking improvement from the team?
In the secondary, it's been a little bit of a rotational door there for some people. But the guys that have gotten in have shown some promise, and they've improved. And so we just keep trying to find that right group to click together.
This week you're going to Science Hill for a 2nd straight season. They just made a recent change at quarterback. So what does that do when you kind of their first 4 games of film, they look much different than what they put out there last Friday night?
When they had Schwartz in there at quarterback, he was running it a whole lot more. The formations were a little bit different. Now that they've made the change, it seems like it's opened up their passing game quite a bit. and giving their running back more room to maneuver around. So we're ready for both. We're anticipating that we'll see both quarterbacks play, but I'm sure they're pleased with what they've seen with the kid that came in.
Their running back is someone you're familiar with from David Crockett. With Emil, you probably thought, okay, maybe we won't have to play him anymore, at least not at Science Hill, but what does he bring to this team?
He's great. He runs hard, wants the ball in critical situations. He gave us fits last year when he was with David Crockett. He's continued to improve with Science Hill. So it's going to be a challenge stopping him running the ball behind their offensive line, and now that you've got the threat of him throwing it downfield, it should just make him even more lethal.
Is this a game where Trey, the message of, a 3 to 4 yard run on a scramble is a good play? In this game, just moving the chains, it's just all about avoiding those negative yardage where you don't want to be in 2nd and 15, 3rd and 11.
That's really been our mantra the whole season. We don't want any negative plays because we are not very good in 1st and 15 or 2nd and 12. So we can't give up sacks. We can't turn the football over, and as long as we're staying, and you hear everybody say this, but as long as we're staying on schedule with our offense, then we should be fine.
You're 1-1 in the region, as is Science Hill, but for you guys, everything is in front of you in terms of if you win the rest of your region games, at worst, you'll be a sharing championship. What's the message to the team, and everything you want is still out there in front of you?
We aligned our goals with where we are now, and we're still in really good shape. We'd like to have that Dobbins-Bennett game back, where we had the big lead and then kind of fell apart there. So hopefully we learn from that. Moving forward, the two biggest conference games that we're going to have are coming up this week and next week. We need to come out and take care of business this week. But yeah, we're sitting in a really good spot if we'll just come out and play well and not shoot ourselves in the foot.
What is it like, though, when you get ready for these games? This is why you do everything, the workouts in January and spring practice and those early morning workouts. It's all for games like this, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's kind of the challenge as you go through the season. It's hard to get up every single week. You hear college coaches talk about that all the time, but you've got certain ones circled on the schedule. There's a whole lot of reasons that this one's important to us. Obviously, for the conference, there's a lot of relationships with the coaches' staff. A lot of their players played in the middle schools that feed into our school and decided to go there. So there's a whole lot of interesting things that are going into this game, and our guys are excited about it.
What would it mean to get a win over one of the two big schools around there, DB Science Hill? I haven't beaten either of them yet. Is that something these guys just are starving for?
I think it's time for us to do it. In baseball and in basketball, we've done it. It's happened, and a lot of these guys played on those teams, so it's not a mythical creature that we're trying to go slay. I don't think these guys have had success against those teams. It's just time for us to do it in football.
What's the 1 or 2 keys that you're going to want to see from your team to get a win on Friday night?
We've got to tackle. We've got to tackle well in space. I'm sure that they're going to put us in those positions. We can't turn the football over. And then on the flip side, we're trying to limit their explosive plays. We have to make a couple, and we have the offense this year that can.
Coming up next, we'll go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between West Ridge and Science Hill.
Monday, Fox 39 News at 10.
I just thought, well, let's just start with 20 meals.
I'm Andrew McClung. We're cooking up a Good Stuff story that's a mother's startup business showing her son's talent and skills to their community.
The Good Stuff. Fox 39 News at 10, Monday.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order go-kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
The all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
all come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
Gordon Ramsay is back.
This is your kitchen.
To help failing restaurants.
You shut up.
Cook another day.
You need to own it.
Monday night at 8 on Fox 39.
Welcome back to the Food City pregame show. Let's go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between West Ridge and Science Hill. Science Hill is 3-3 on the season, while West Ridge is 4-1. Both teams 1-1 in region play. Now, Science Hill still looking for their first home win of the season. Toppers are 0-2 at home, but they're 3-1 on the road. Meanwhile, West Ridge, they're 2-0 on the road, 2-1 at home. Science Hill leads this brief all-time series amongst these two programs, 2-0. Well, there's only one thing left to do before kickoff. That's make some predictions. The Prep Picks crew up next as we continue our countdown to kickoff.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Country Thunder Bristol returns October 6th and 7th at Bristol Motor Speedway. Join me, Stormy Warren, and country superstars Eric Church, Brooks and Dunn, Jelly Roll, Randy Hauser, and so many more. Get your tickets and camping now at countrythunder.com.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
The all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
all come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
Over the last 20 plus years, we've learned a lot of what our customers love.
Like how 75% of our customers are converting their tubs into showers to help prevent falls.
Or how our customers put their trust in us, which is why we only send trained bath fitter installers into your home.
Or how our customers love that we give our best price up front on your remodel.
Over the last 20 years, we've grown as a family and a company. Go with the folks you know and trust.
Give the Bath Fitter family a call today for that free in-home estimate.
Welcome into Week 7 of Prep Picks. Heather Williams, along Cole Johnson, and Steve Wilman from ESPN Tri-Cities, TriCitiesSports.com. Steve has caught me for second place, or I have joined him in last place, depending on how you look at it. Cole now has a 2-game lead. Steve, we are not going to let the new guy beat us, are we? Let's see if we can make up some ground this week, starting in Northeast Tennessee in a big one between unbeaten Elizabethton and Dobbins-Bennett.
Yeah, let's just get right to it this week. You know, this matchup, we've been waiting a long time for this matchup, about 16 years. Both of these teams bring defenses into this game that should be disconcerting to the opposing offenses. Look what Elizabethton did to Sullivan East last week. Dobbins-Bennett against the Morristown East Hurricane team. That was more like a Category 1 hurricane, as our friend Dave Gertz would say. This Cyclone team, this is a full-fledged Category 5 Dobbins-Bennett's got to deal with. If Dobbins-Bennett can continue to play the kicking game well, play defense well enough, they can pull off what I believe might be considered the upset. I've got to pick Dobbins-Bennett. Yes, I will pick the Indians in this one. I've got to go home and live in Kingsport.
Yeah, well, I don't. I stay here in Bristol. So, yeah, I mean, Dobbins-Bennett's been playing really well. They've, like you said, they've been starting in good field position. They've scored 40 points the last 2 games. But, you know, you'd think, yeah, they're playing a 4A school. This is a win, right? But the problem is that 4A school is Elizabethton. The way they've been playing, the way they showed out on the road last week at Sullivan East. I'm going Elizabethton.
I honestly believe that Elizabethton is the best team in Northeast Tennessee. I'm joining Cole on this one, which doesn't help me in the standings, but I'm going with Elizabethton. Our Friday night rivals game of the week this week, West Ridge and Science Hill will do battle in a huge Region 1 6A matchup, which will go a long way to deciding the playoffs. Cole, Which team will keep pace with Jeffco for a shot at the region title?
I like Science Hill in this one. I don't think West Ridge is quite there yet. I think Science Hill stays on top. At the top of the hill, they're going to win this.
Yeah, I like Science Hill too, but probably not by as much as what I might have thought a couple of weeks ago. I think West Ridge is doing some really good things. It's hard to imagine the loser of this game finding a path to a home game in the playoffs, but I think Science Hill has just a little bit too much speed for the Wolves, and I'll take the Toppers.
I'm going to make it a clean sweep and go with Science Hill in this one. Another Southwest Virginia crossover game this week for Tennessee High, as the Vikings will play host to Gate City on Friday night. Steve, can they make it 2 in a row over their friends from the Commonwealth?
Well, Gate City last week really took it on the chin to Union. Offensively, only 6 first downs, -4 in the turnover margin, less than 100 yards total offense. Meanwhile, Tennessee High was really running on Abingdon last week, got that ground game going. Gate City gave up 337 yards to Union. All those numbers tell me to pick Tennessee High.
Yeah, I got a chance to stop by practices of both squads this week, talk to the coaches. This is going to be a good football game, I think. Talking to Coach Jeremy Housewright today, he said they're fine. There's no panic over at Gate City. He said that's been the message. They're right in the same spot they actually were last year. They're not any worse than they were off. So this could be a huge game for them to make a statement at Tennessee High. But I'm thinking too highly right now on the Tennessee High side of things. At home, I'm going with the home team.
I'm also going to make it a clean sweep and go with the Vikings. So everyone had Honaker on their radar to be a player in Class 1 in Virginia. Not as many had Chilhowie, but this game is 5-0 versus 4-1. Cole, who do you like?
So what Reed Sturgill in his first year as head coach at Chilhowie has done is incredible. To go from 0-11 to 4-1, that's a major accomplishment in itself for this program, no matter what happens the rest of the season. They have the hardest part coming up, not only Honaker this week, but then they have Rye Cove, they have Patrick Henry coming up. This is where you kind of come back to reality. Honaker's been our #1 team, probably the best team in 1A in Southwest Virginia all year long. We've all had them. I can't see them losing their first game at home to Chilhowie. Chilhowie puts up a fight, though, but I'm going to the Tigers.
Yeah, first half of the Chilhowie schedule, 6-12 are the teams that they've played. Next 5 games, as Cole mentioned, a whole lot different. Still a great turnaround for Chilhowie, already going from 0 wins to 4. But this is Honaker, a team that's averaged 50 points a game. It's going to be very, very tough. We thought that maybe Grundy might have a little bit for Honaker coming off that upset of Patrick Henry last week. Not so much. We'll stick with Honaker.
Obviously, I'm going to pick Honaker, but I think that Chilhowie has a chance to really show us what they have this year for later in the season. Finally, Steve, an interesting showdown in Southwest Virginia between 2 red-hot teams right now. Union at Twin Springs.
Union at Twin Springs. We've never said that before.
No,
These
we
two
have
teams
not.
have never played. Twin Springs comes in putting a whole lot of points up on offense, but this Union team has averaged or only allowed 14 points to its 4 Virginia opponents all year. Twin Springs, I think, can score a little, but I think Union, this is just too much for Union coming into Nicholsville. I'll take the Bears here.
Yeah, I got a chance to go by Twin Springs before the season started, and what Keith Warner and company are doing are pretty good. I expected them to be 4-0 going into this game, but not as dominant. They're scoring 48 points per game. The way Union has played with the win on the road at Graham and then the way they performed last week against Gate City, I can't go against Union. I'm sticking with the Bears here.
So Twin Springs may be one of the top Class 1 schools in Virginia. They'll certainly be able to put up points with the best of them. But Union's a Class 2 school, and they've proven a couple weeks ago with their win over Graham, they're one of the best Class 2 schools in Virginia, so we'll make it a clean sweep and go with Union. And because I know people can't get enough of Prep Picks, we've added a new dimension this season, a YouTube show, more games plus 2 more panelists. Episode 7 is on the WCYB YouTube channel right now. And remember, you can get all your scores and highlights Friday at 11:15 on Friday Night Huddle.
The Westridge Wolves versus the Science Hill Hilltoppers are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, September 29th on Fox 39 WEMT. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order go-kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Our multi-platform severe weather alert system immediately provides you severe storm alerts, storm warnings, tornado warnings. Use the QR code to download our weather app. Choose your severe weather alert system. It's your first line of defense when severe weather threatens. Severe weather alerts and warnings every time, for every condition, on every platform.
The adventurous RAV4. It's ready to go anywhere, anytime.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
If you're looking for an all-wheel drive vehicle, you can't go wrong with the new Toyota.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new RAV4.
Or 4.99 APR on the electrified RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Be sure to catch Your Place Inside and Out every week for awesome home improvement tips and tricks that can better your home.
Every Friday on News 5 at 5:30 and Fox 39 News at 10. Sponsored by The Window Source.
And welcome to Science Hill High School. It is homecoming weekend for the Toppers, and they're announcing their 2023 Athletics Hall of Fame class being introduced before tonight's game. It is a lengthy list of inductees. Of course, a lot of athletes, a big school here at Science Hill. They'll be officially inducted into the Hall of Fame Saturday morning, but a lot of great past athletes from Science Hill in attendance for tonight and being honored into the Hall of Fame. Now, this game tonight, West Ridge, Science Hill, big game in Region 1, 6A. Both of these teams 1-1 in region play. They're tied for third place right now, trailing Dobbins-Bennett, Jefferson County leading the way undefeated. West Ridge, their one loss to Dobbins-Bennett. Science Hill, they lost to Jefferson County. So the winner tonight, they will stay in the hunt for a home playoff game, potentially even the region championship. The loser will be on the road in all likelihood for the playoffs if they qualify. As for tonight's game, we have a new quarterback for West Ridge. It's Bryson Horn.
Yeah, he wears number 12. He's a senior. He's stepping into the starting lineup tonight for injured Trey Frazier. He came in the game last week in the second half and led the Wolves to a 43-7 victory over David Crockett. The Wolves are going to be looking for another big showing out of Horn tonight if they want to stay on top of Science Hill.
And Trey Frazier, he suffered that injury last week, sharing room with Stacey Carter, head coach of Science Hill. I did talk to Frazier. Unfortunately, his season is over. You hate to see that, but he said he will be back in time for basketball season for West Ridge. And meanwhile, for Science Hill, their offense really been led this year by Javon Emil, the running back.
Yeah, he wears number 3. He's a senior. He's rushed for over 600 yards this season and 6 touchdowns. He's averaging over 15 yards per catch out of the backfield and has 1 TD through the air. He's also returns kicks for Science Hill. He's averaging 23 yards per kickoff return. Keep your eye on number 3 tonight for the Hilltoppers.
All right, these two coaches know each other very well. They used to work together at Sullivan South. Stacey Carter was the head coach. Justin Hilton worked for him. Now they're going head-to-head tonight for the third time with West Ridge and Science Hill. Kickoff is coming up next from Kermit Tipton Stadium. Don't touch that remote.
Country Thunder Bristol returns October 6th and 7th at Bristol Motor Speedway. Join me, Stormy Warren, and country superstars Eric Church, Brooks and Dunn, Jelly Roll, Randy Hauser, and so many more. Get your tickets and camping now at countrythunder.com.
When it comes to the analysis of what really happened in the Vols game, nobody knows it better than the players.
The men who wore the orange.
And the players that wear the orange today. That's why we partnered up with the players. Join us each week for the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports. Analysis from the guys who played here and still play here today.
Watch the Volunteer Club Locker Room, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Every new Toyota is built for you.
Your adventure, your commute.
Your style, your comfort, your choice.
Now during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month. Choose from our extensive lineup of the longest-lasting vehicles out there.
Like the best-selling Tacoma, as comfortable off the road as it is on.
Now get 3.99 APR financing on a rugged new Tacoma, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
All right, the Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, flying high above Science Hill High School at Steve Spurrier Field. The 4-1 Wolves out of West Ridge, 3-3 Science Hill. Time now for the coin toss.
This evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
All right, West Ridge, they won the toss, and they said, give us the football. So we will see Bryson Horn making his first varsity start at quarterback for the Wolves tonight, and his offense will be out on the field first. And Science Hill will wait and see their offense in a bit. That is the coin toss. As for the weather tonight, the final Friday of the month of September, it is perfect. 74 degrees at kickoff, partly cloudy. Going to be a beautiful night. We've been very lucky the last several weeks. Did not start off that way at the beginning of the season, Coach, but we got into a groove now weather-wise.
Yeah, we'll take this weather anytime. Friday night football, 74 degrees. You can't beat that.
All right, so Science Hill will kick things off. That means we'll see Max Teron kick off, and certainly he's working with Doug Blevins, a renowned kicking coach, used to be at Emory and Henry, spent some time at ETSU, worked with some guys, Justin Tucker, the Baltimore Ravens. He worked with him many years ago, so we'll see what Science Hill has here in store. Carter Lockman is actually going to kick off tonight. Max Teron not going to get the kickoff here, so we'll go with 37 Carter Lockman. And we are underway here on a beautiful night. A little short kick into the corner. It's going to take a bounce, and it looks like Science Hill might have come down with that ball.
Yeah, he was sitting there waiting. I don't know if he had possession in bounds or not. We're going to see right here. The officials are discussing it right now.
As Rylan Jordan, I think, that came down with the football. Now they're going to say West Ridge football.
Yeah, Jordan took it out of bounds there. He didn't have his feet down when he possessed the ball. You'll see it right here on the replay. A great kick trying to pit him over here on the side.
Yeah, I think it was a good call. I don't think his feet ever were in bounds with the ball. Right there, Caleb Mabb there for West Ridge let that one go, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So that's where West Ridge will start their first possession with Bryson Horn. And they're going to come out with three receivers all at the top of the screen. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff on first down for a pickup of 3 yards for Chase Gill.
Yeah, they ran over there to the wide side of the field. The ball got loose. Science Hill saying they had the football.
The ball came out there, and Science Hill recovered. All right, quickly here, let's get our keys to the game.
You can see for the Wolves, they need to move the chains. They just put themselves in a hole right there on offense. They got to have a balanced attack, running the ball and passing the ball. Got to hold on to it. Then on defense, they got to put pressure on the quarterback tonight. We can see right now, let's go to Science Hill's offense.
Yeah, Spencer Taylor, his first home start. He started last week for the first time for Science Hill, and he's going to hand off to Javon Emile on first down. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Will Emile. And we get a timeout now for West Ridge, an early timeout for the Wolves. We'll take a look at the Science Hill offense in the meantime. Again, Spencer Taylor, we touched on. They have some speed on the outside. Stephen Famoy and Emmett Watson, those guys can fly, and that's why they made the change at quarterback to Spencer Taylor. He's more of a passing threat. So this Science Hill offense, great field position for their first play. Now West Ridge calling a timeout with that sudden change. Their defense going to have to make a stop with their backs against the wall. Sawyer Tate, someone you'll see on both sides of the ball. The big guys up front there, Noah Tipton, Carson Abbott, they're going to have to hold their own at the line of scrimmage and let those linebackers fly to the football.
Yeah, you got West Ridge. They got to slow down the explosive passing game tonight. Right now, you're looking for Science Hill to run the ball where they have great field position. It's going to be second and about 6. And then on offense, offense for Science Hill, they want to move the ball, move the chains, and get down the field here with this field position on. Looks like it's about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Justin Hilton, head coach at West Ridge, not too happy with his start there with a turnover on the first play of the game. So inside the Toyota red zone, Science Hill, Spencer Taylor looking over to the sideline. They got 4 receivers and Emil in the backfield.
Yeah, to get things spread out here.
And he's going to throw it. Taylor is under pressure. He's rolling out. He fires that out of bounds. He was under pressure. There is a flag down. Might have been holding maybe in the backfield perhaps.
Yeah, West Ridge put great pressure up front that time.
Number 76, 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
They play a 3-4 defense, and that time they walked the linebacker up to the outside, and they were putting pressure on the quarterback with just rushing 4. Everybody else was in pass coverage.
So that was a holding penalty against the center, Noah Whitehead, for Science Hill. Now the ball goes out to the 27-yard line of West Ridge. You see Jay-Sean Schwartz is out there, number 11. He was the starting quarterback for the first half of the season, but he's the captain of the team, and he's going to be used in other ways now that the quarterback is Stephen Famoyan with a short catch. That's going to set up 3rd and long.
Yeah, he was just doing a little flat pass out there, and defense came up hard that time, and it was able to stop him for no gain. Matter of fact, he might have lost a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 12.
There's Stacy Carter, head coach of Science Hill. 14th season, came here in 2010. Gonna have trips to the bottom of the screen for Science Hill. 1 receiver at the top. 3rd and 13. West Ridge bringing some pressure with their front across the middle. Tip. Nice defensive play right there by Mab for West Ridge.
Yeah, West Ridge brought pressure that time again with just 4 guys and dropping everyone else into coverage. Excellent job in the secondary that time. No one was open and threw it a little high. You had 3 defenders right there for the Wolves.
Ryan Stidham also, so now it's 4th and 13 at the 24-yard line. Science Hill is going to go for it. What a stop this would be for West Ridge if they're able to get this ball back without surrendering any points after fumbling on the first play. Taylor, he's going to decide to tuck it and run. He's got to get 13 yards, and he's going to come up well short.
Once again, great defense out of the Wolves right there in the middle, coming up to make the stop that time. Looked like it was 45. It came up there, the first hit, maybe 22. Stidham right there in the middle linebacker.
Yeah, Ryan Stidham there made the tackle, so a big early win for this West Ridge defense after the offense turns it over on the first play of the game. They hold Science Hill without any points. Now the offense is back on the field with Bryson Horn.
Same formation as they had before with the tight end on the left side.
We got a quick throw to the outside. That's going to be Sawyer Tate, I believe. Here's this West Ridge offense now. Ethan Amix, he had a long touchdown run a couple weeks ago. Sawyer Tate had a big game last week in a win over David Crockett. And then Tatum, Tipton, Mims, Osborne, Cito up front, going to have to help out their quarterback, making his first start at the varsity level tonight in Bryson Horn. Tate in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Gill. Gill's got some running room. Chase Gill, a first down.
Yeah, Gill was holding on to that ball tight that time. He had both hands on it coming through the line of scrimmage. Even when he got past the linebackers into the secondary, he was able to move the chains there.
Here's the Science Hill defense. Baylor Necessary, the linebacker, Zeph Fijak. They played a lot of football. Those two will be around the ball a lot tonight. West Ridge going quick here. It's Gill again. Chase Gill, the senior, with a couple yards up the middle.
Yeah, I believe Necessary came up there as a middle linebacker, got a hit in on him. This formation they threw out last time was just a little spot pass out there to give the quarterback confidence. I don't look for anything long right now. You can see Science Hill's in man coverage out there.
Horn's going to throw it out to Tate. Trying to follow some blocks out in front of him, and Tate turns that into a nice game. The penalty marker comes in.
Yeah, that was just a little swing pass out to the right side, more like what some people call a stopper pass.
Holding offense number 10, 10-yard penalty, second down.
Must have been on the wide out there on the outside going to block, and flag came in right over to the sideline.
Is that the one thing when you throw those quick throws out to receivers and then the other receivers have the block?
Yeah, it makes it tough out there, and you're on an island so the officials can see exactly what's going on. You can see the official standing over on the sideline. There's a wide man out there. Yeah, he's locked in there just a little bit.
So you're saying it's easier to hold for the big guys because they're all tight in there together.
Yeah, in there, not much space going on in there. Big guys grabbing big guys.
We've got a marker
here.
Space. Maybe some movement against West Ridge.
Yeah, look
like snap. Ball start. Offense, number 56. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Yeah, that was the right tackle there, Osborne. Got a little head start there. That's going to make it tough. 2 penalties in a row there. We got 2nd and 20.
So West Ridge got a first down, but since then they've gone backwards with back-to-back penalties.
They went to a 2-by-2 this time with a stack set on the outside.
They're going to throw it out to Sawyer Tate. He makes the catch, but he has nowhere to go. He is brought down quickly by Zeph Fejak.
Yeah, great play there coming up from his outside linebacker position. Tried to make a move right here. See, he just gets wrapped up right here, brought down immediately. Now you got 3rd and 20. That was able to keep Science Hill out of the end zone after giving them the ball last time in their territory. They need to get some positive yardage here tonight. See, we might see a screen pass. Looks like Science Hill's sending a lot of guys.
Oh, about a bobbled snap by Horns, picked up, but a big loss on the play as Science Hill's Trevor Whitson comes in and makes the tackle, and that was a disaster for West Ridge.
Yeah, Whitson was coming from the start on the outside. You could see here he's coming up hard. And then they had a bad snap, went over the quarterback's head, and he just made the tackle there for a big loss all the way back to inside the 10-yard line.
So now West Ridge will be punting this ball out of their own end zone.
They had the ball up to like the 29-yard line, 39-yard line, and now they're punting from their end zone.
Dylan Four is going to punt this one away. 2 toppers run into each other in the end zone. Science Hill is going to get really good field position for the 2nd straight time. And this ball is going to be stopped at the 41-yard line, and we're going to take a timeout on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Adventurous RAV4. It's ready to go anywhere, anytime.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
If you're looking for an all-wheel drive vehicle, you can't go wrong with the new Toyota.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV month, you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new RAV4.
Or 4.99 APR on the electrified RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV month. The choice is yours.
Toyota. Let's go places.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
All right, welcome back to Science Hill, the Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair. So Science Hill will get the ball now for the 2nd time. The first time they started with the ball at the 21-yard line of West Ridge. They got no points. This time they're going to start at the 41-yard line of West Ridge. So some great field position. Science Hill has to take advantage of this.
Yeah, they need to, but right now the Wolves out of their 3-4 look, they're playing great defense. You can see they walked the linebacker up on the outside here on the short side of the field.
All right, it's going to be a toss to Emil on first down. The defense for West Ridge really making them go east and west, and they knock them backwards for a loss of 1.
Yeah, coming up hard there on the outside. It might have been Click, number 16, outside linebacker, coming up. Then you got the tackle. A lot of players in on that tackle that time.
Yeah, Dylan Joyner, number 34, leading the way for West Ridge.
Science Hill's got him spread out.
West Ridge bringing some pressure up the middle on Taylor. He's going to roll out, throw back across his body, complete to Stephen Famoyan. And what a play that was by Spencer Taylor, avoiding the rush and getting that ball away.
Yeah, Gill was putting pressure on from the outside that time. They would slip out there in the flats. It's wide open. You can see him crossing here on the field. Catches the ball and turns it up. Easy yardage there for Science Hill once they got away from the pressure.
And that's not as easy of a throw as it made it look. They're rolling left, throwing back to the right.
Yeah, and throwing a good pass. Yeah, that's tough. Throwing across your body.
All right, Taylor going to come out throwing on first down. We have a penalty marker on the play. It's complete to Emil. He's inside the 15, close to the 10, but there is a penalty marker back just behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's Emil coming out of the backfield. He's caught passes like that all year. Another good one right there, but I think it's going to be brought back with a holding penalty.
Holding, offense, number 76. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
That's the second holding penalty against the center for Science Hill, Noah Whitehead. He's a freshman.
Yeah, that's it says it marks off 10 yards, but they were on the 10. So you look at the yardage they lost, so they just lost about 30 yards on that play.
That's where the ball ended up at. Yeah. After that completion there, but a lot of penalties early on in this game. The team's not super sharp out of the gate.
Yeah, it could be tipped at number 66. The nose man there for the Wolves is giving Whitehead a little trouble there at center.
So Science Hill back out to the 39-yard line, 1st and 20. Taylor's going to get the snap here. Under pressure is going to throw it out of bounds, incomplete. People on the sidelines scatter out of the way.
Yeah, Gill once again, number 7 coming up there. I think he was just throwing to get rid of that ball at that time, rolling out a little bit to his right.
It seems pretty obvious that West Ridge is wanted to put Taylor under some pressure here early.
Exactly, and you would think it'd be just the other way around with Science Hill putting Horn under pressure, but it's a flip-flop right now, and they're doing a great job of it. Science Hill's not able to move the ball.
2nd and 20. Looks like they're set up for a screen. Emil has it, and he's got some running room now inside the 25, inside the 20. He was very close to getting a first down, it looks like here. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Nice screen call there on 2nd and long.
Oh, excellent play. You can see everybody's back there again, putting the rush on, just like you draw it up with the screen pass. You can see once he catches the ball, he heads to the outside. And it got great blocking out there. Good move, and he just trips up, or he would have had maybe a touchdown out of that.
All right, there's a penalty marker again on this play. Taylor's going to be brought down and sacked by Carter Sanders. But again, a marker was down, so we'll see what the penalty is.
Yeah, more pressure coming.
Sideline warning on West Ridge. Still 2nd down.
All right, so the play will stand as a sack for Carter Sanders. It's a sideline warning for West Ridge. Last week we saw not only a sideline warning, but then we saw a penalty against Union for a 2nd infraction.
Yeah, that's going to happen tonight, early in the ball game. So you're talking about we're just about halfway through the first quarter, a little over halfway through, and then you already got a sideline warning. So for the rest of the game, we got to stay back.
If it happens again, it's a 5-yard penalty. Happens a 3rd time, it's a 15-yard penalty. So 2nd and 15 after the sack. We're scoreless here between West Ridge and Science Hill. Just under 5.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Emil is going to get the handoff up the middle. Not a lot of running room. Is going to set up 3rd and long.
Yeah, right before the ball was snapped, you could see the Wolves shift to the strong side there. was able to stop the run on the left side right here. Nowhere to go.
It's 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13, under 5 minutes to go now, scoreless game. This field in the first quarter has been tilted heavily in Science Hill's favor. They have yet to take advantage of it. Taylor's looking right, throwing deep to the end zone. He's got a man open. It is dropped by Emmett Watson. Not sure if he was going to have his feet in or not anyway.
It was close over there on that sideline, but you can see the quarterback up in his face, man to man. Watson makes a move at the line of scrimmage, gets wide open.
It was going to be close if he caught it, but he did not catch the ball. So 4th and long now for Science Hill. Again, they're leaving the offense on the field. Fourth and 13, there's Stacy Carter. Jayshon Schwartz is going to come in for an extra receiver.
I was looking at the play clock.
The play clocks are out here.
Yeah.
You get a marker and a penalty for delay game.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Yeah, just as you said, the play clocks was out. The official was reaching for his flag back there in the secondary.
Now, when it is out, the quarterback has to look at the back judge. He will motion when it gets down to 5, and he will count it down for the quarterback.
Yeah, he'll raise his hand up. I'm guessing he wasn't ready for that. Taylor wasn't watching. He's used to the play clocks probably, and now back on the line of scrimmage.
All right, Science Hill needs to get at least down to the 9-yard line. Under pressure is Taylor. He's going to throw it short, complete, and way short of a first down. As once again, West Ridge in that defense, Ryan Stidham with a tackle. They are 2 for 2 with making stops here early on. And we're going to take a timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
10%. Big deal, right? What's 10%? I'll tell you what it is. 10% is that vacation you've been needing, or that anniversary gift she deserved. It's a new roof. It's a new couch. It's that thing that you're about to need. The other guys will tell you 10% is no big deal, but Friendship thinks it is. And that's why we're giving it to you. 10% off right now with Friendship Jeep of Bristol. Because it's a big deal. Get 10% off MSRP with Jeep Adventure Days right now with Friendship Jeep of Bristol.
We're dealing. U.S. Air Force fan cam out here tonight at Science Hill. The theme was neon for the student section tonight. And they got the message. The band also out here in full force tonight. It is homecoming for Science Hill. A beautiful night it is. So West Ridge, their defense has come up to the challenge not once but twice here in the first quarter as we remain scoreless.
Yeah, we're looking for West Ridge's offense right now to get something moving. Horns back in at quarterback. They're in there tight in a run formation.
They're going to do a toss to Sawyer Tate. And he's going to pick up 3 yards. Their first 2 possessions, they were spread out in shotgun. Now they're kind of getting back in tight. They did this a lot last season. So with Trey Frazier, they opened up the offense. So now they're kind of going back to what they did last year with Horn at quarterback.
Yeah, Tate was able to run off the right tackle over there after getting the ball for a couple yards. Now they're back in the spread.
Ethan Amix in the backfield for the first time. Number 1, he's going to be in for a blocker as Horn's going to throw it deep. That one is intercepted by Science Hill's Rylan Jordan. Jordan returns that close to the 25-yard line. So Rylan Jordan with the interception. And Science Hill will now start their 3rd possession. All 3 of them starting in West Ridge territory.
Yeah, Horn was trying to go deep to Tate that time down the sideline, and Tate was bumped. Threw off his pattern there. You can see coming over out of the secondary for Science Hill there was Jordan with the interception. He was just sitting back there playing center field. Worked out well. West Ridge's defense, they've been strong tonight. Let's see if they can do it one more time.
Science Hill starting this drive at the 23-yard line. Believe it or not, this is their second worst starting field position of the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Emil on first down, and he's going nowhere. Nice pursuit by West Ridge.
Yeah, West Ridge is gang tackling. They're getting a lot of guys at the football there. Nose tackle, he was out there that time, tipped, and as well as West, the outside linebacker came up. Right now, the West Ridge is getting all the push up front with the defensive line.
Yeah, Eric Rowe, the defensive coordinator, West Ridge has his guys playing inspired football early. Bit of a low snap. Taylor does a good job corralling, and he's throwing it deep to the end zone. That one's going to be out of bounds. He was looking for Emmett Watson.
Yeah, Watson was going down there, but like I said, it was out of bounds. It was too wide. Matt was back there in the coverage that time. Got a different package checking into the game now.
Yeah, Josiah McCann and Jayshon Schwartz coming in on third down.
Yeah, they're still going to go with 3 wideouts. Looks like they got a slot receiver there.
3rd and 8 for Science Hill. Taylor drops the ball, throws it out to Emil, does an unbelievable job getting that one away for a first down. What a play by Spencer Taylor.
Yeah, just unbelievable on both parts. And Emil, once he got the ball, getting upfield with his speed, and you can see him moving here, picks it up, gets it to him fast. Great move there. Forward body lean inside the 5-yard line.
That's the play of the night so far for Spencer Taylor. Gets that one away. Powell's first down inside the Toyota red zone. We go 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And this heavy package in here, Baylor Necessary is going to be the quarterback. They bring him in the heavy package. Necessary is going to run it to the left. He's going to take it outside, and he is going to get close to the end zone. They're going to say he's short down at the 1-yard line, and you see Necessary say, let's go run it again, run it again.
Yeah, Mab once again came up number 10 from the secondary there, was able to save a game-saving touchdown tackle down there. It's in there close right now. You can see they got their goal line defense in, 6'5", everybody's up there close.
Baylor Necessary has 8 rushing touchdowns on the season. They bring him in when they get close down here and just let him take it in on a direct snap. And here he goes again. Necessary's in for the touchdown. Maybe. No signal yet. Thought he was in. No, they're going to say he's short.
Looked like he was in. But they're saying it's 3rd down. Ref came in from the sideline. His knee must have been down.
West Ridge, their defense holding him out there. That ball is inside the 1 at the half-yard line. 3rd and goal. So we'll see if the 3rd time is perhaps the charm for Baylor Necessary, or does he give it to Emil? Now here goes Necessary. This time it is a touchdown for Science Hill. The 3rd time is the charm for Baylor Necessary.
Yeah, blocking on the right side over there. Just went between Tolley, the right guard, and Whitehead, the center. Smith, the tackle over there on that side too. You can see he just dove into the end zone. Science Hill gets on the scoreboard.
That's the 9th rushing touchdown of the season for Baylor Necessary. The extra point is up and good for Science Hill. Max Teran makes it 7-0. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
News 5 and your mountain area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes around the region. From Science Hill, we have Danny El Minawi. Danny is a member of the boys soccer team, where he earned the Big 5 District MVP Award in 2022 and was 2nd team All-Conference in 2023.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back to Kermit Tipton Stadium, the Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair. Thanks to Keith Roberts, Jason Hutchinson for manning our drone once again. They've done it all season long. All right, Science Hill going to kick things off here. They finally take advantage. Coach, they had 3 possessions, all starting in West Ridge territory, and that was the first one they were able to get in the end zone.
Yeah, they had good field position the whole first quarter, and finally was able to get it in there to go up 7-0. Now they're hoping to pin the Wolves back again. Look for that high kick over to the side. Get all the kickoff team down there in coverage. Last time it got exciting.
So Carter Lockman will kick things off. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Mab is going to catch this at the 11-yard line. Out around the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds by Baylor. Necessary flag comes in. I think he might have been hit out of bounds.
Yeah, he turned on the speed once he got outside there. Caught it over here on this hash mark, went all the way across the field and turned up. Looked like he got up to about the 40-yard line.
Personal foul, the kicking team, number 6. 15-yard penalty, first down. Personal foul.
Add 15 yards on top of that. Return there by Caleb Mab. You watch number 6, Baylor Necessary here chasing him, but he's going to push him once he was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was a couple steps out of bounds there when he gave him that push. Officials were right on top of it. Now the Wolves have great field position. They're on Science Hill side of the field.
Yeah, 46-yard line, their best starting field position. Now we have a stoppage of play here before this first down. 1:04 left. I think they're changing the footballs. There's the Science Hill football in play. The West Ridge is going to throw one of their own.
Yeah, Science Hill kicked off their football. Now West Ridge gets theirs for offense. They're in a tight formation once again, a running formation, shifted over. They actually have 4 receivers over there on the short side of the field.
It's going to be a handoff on first down for West Ridge for Gill, picking up 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, just straight ahead running there. You can see, yeah, like you said, he picked up about 4 yards off that right-hand side there.
Inside a minute remaining in the first quarter. 7-0 Science Hill on a Baylor Necessary 1-yard touchdown run.
Same formation is shifted to the wide side this time.
This time it's almost a direct snap to Gill. He's got a first down across the 35. Not sure if that was by design or not, but he went out there and took it.
I don't believe that was designed. I think that was to the quarterback horn, and Gill just happened to be there, caught the ball, and got upfield. Smart play by Gill. He just ran where the play was called, and it got the block at that time, was able to pick up the first down. Now they're inside the 35-yard line.
All right, they will not have to run another play here, so that'll be the end of the first quarter. Science Hill on top 7-0. We'll be back with the second quarter here on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Every new Toyota is built for you.
Your adventure, your commute.
Your style, your comfort, your choice.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, choose from our extensive lineup of the longest-lasting vehicles out there.
Like the best-selling Tacoma, as comfortable off the road as it is on.
Now get 3.99 APR financing on a rugged new Tacoma, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here at Science Hill High School. West Ridge trying to even up this game here. They have a first down for the Science Hill 33. Chase Gill pushing forward inside the 30 down to the 29. He's going to pick up 4 yards on first down.
Yeah, you can see the guard over here on his right-hand side pulled, went over to help block on the left side. He was able to get up a couple yards, tough yards that time, and he'll bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 for West Ridge. They did not start the game clock. And I think now the officials have seen that here. They did not start the game clock.
With the game clock.
They're going to have to figure out how much time. Should be maybe 20 seconds or so, 15 to 20 seconds after that running play on first down.
Official timeout.
So Stacy Carter, head coach of Science Hill, his team has alternated wins and losses all season so far. They started off with a loss in the first game here, then they've gone back and forth, and if you believe in that stuff, last week they got a win, so make of that what you want. They have yet to have their bye week. They will have that in a couple weeks. Same with West Ridge. They have not had their bye week, although they did not play a game back several weeks ago. They were supposed to be down in Morristown playing Lakeway Christian. They were down there, but the weather that night, especially in the western part of the area, not very good. They never got to play that game, and it was canceled.
Yeah, all the bad weather with the lightning storms all over the area that night in Upper East Tennessee.
That game was not rescheduled, so West Ridge will only play 9 games in the regular season. So they took 9 seconds off the game clock. Now they're running it as well. All right, so away we go now. 2nd and 6, and it's going to be Gill again. And he's got maybe 1 yard on that one to set up about 3rd and 5.
Yeah, really tough over there on that right-hand side of the defense. Not much happening. We'll put it into probably a passing situation here. What they did right before the ball was snapped, you can see the tight end and the H-back shifted over to the side of the field with the 2 receivers.
You got to think if you're Justin Hilton, this is 2-down territory right here.
Yeah, here they shift again to the 2 receiver side, so the tight end's not eligible.
And it's going to be a keep by Horn, throws out to Sawyer Tate, and what a play there by Stephen Famoyan to shed the block, make a tackle.
Yeah, Famoyan was up right in the receiver's face, and he just got rid of the receiver with the block and went up and made the tackle. So now it's bringing up 4th down. Great play there on the outside.
4th and 3. West Ridge going to keep that offense on the field.
So far tonight, we've seen Horn. All of his passes have been short except for the interception when he was trying to go down the field with Tate. Look for another short pass out in the flats, probably over on the wide side of the field.
We'll see what West Ridge has here. Horn will go under center on 4th down, and they draw him across, and a first down, it looks like, for West Ridge. What a killer for Science Hill.
Yeah, you know, Coach Carter's not happy with that right there.
Snap. Encroachment, defense number 55. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Give the first down the easy way.
All right, so West Ridge now with the first down at the 22-yard line of Science Hill. Fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Horn probably did a really good job that time changing the cadence up so they couldn't.
Bit of a high snap. He's going to throw it out to Sawyer Tate. Tate goes down the sidelines, picks up a nice gain on the play.
I think that was the same play they had called there on 3rd down. that was stopped. Came right back to it on the short side of the field, was able to get outside. You can see he steps inside, then goes outside.
There's nice blocking by Dylan Ford out there to open that lane back outside for Sawyer Tate.
Now they got trips to the short side of the field.
Another one, same play. Sawyer Tate going to get down inside the 5.
Yeah, this was a great offensive play right here. You see both linemen over here on this right-hand side. They pulled and went left. So the defense sort of shifted over with that. The linebackers reading the lineman in the back. And so he was able to just really single coverage out here on the outside. Man-on-man blocking, was able to turn it up and get some valuable yardage.
It's 2nd and 3 from the 4-yard line. Westridge can get a first down at the 1. They're going to go with that same formation again. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Gill's going to run it. Gill into the end zone for a touchdown for Westridge.
Same thing as they did last time. They handed it off. This time, you see, he cut back a little bit to the right-hand side, was able to get into the end zone for a TD.
Chase Gill breaks a couple tackles there short of the end zone, keeps those legs turning into the end zone for the touchdown. It's 7-6.
Well, Gill's definitely excited. He got a little push air in the back from Matt to get him in the end zone.
That extra point is up and good. 7-7. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Friendship Ford has it all. It's got a 7-day any reason exchange. It's got over 2,000 vehicles in stock. Yeah, that internet price you see, we guarantee it. You want free delivery? Sure, anywhere. And oh yeah, the region's only lifetime warranty. That's on every vehicle sold. And that, my friends, is what Friendship Ford's got. Save over $7,000 off MSRP and new 2023 F-150.
We're dealing. In the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. So stay tuned for that in the fourth quarter. 7-7 ball game, 9:04 remaining in the second quarter. Just an absolutely perfect night for high school football. The final Friday in the month of September. Sky 5 drones, some great shots tonight. Thanks to Keith Roberts, Jason Hutchinson, our drone team all season long. For you here, some beautiful campus here in Johnson City for Science Hill homecoming tonight. Emil will be back. First time we'll see West Ridge kickoff.
Got two guys that can really fly back there in the back, Watson and Emil. Are they going to kick it to the side over there, their side? Yeah, just a little pooch kick, dropping it in about the 30. Uh-oh.
That ball takes a bounce. It's still loose. Like a hot potato there. Science Hill comes down with it. Zeph Fejak falls on it.
Yeah, you can see that ball, once it hits, had a little backspin on it there again.
Science Hill lucky to come up with that one there. We've seen a couple interesting kickoffs so far tonight. Science Hill start this drive inside their 25-yard line. Science Hill scored a touchdown on their last possession, but this is by far their worst starting field position of the game. Taylor going to throw it on first down. He's going deep. He's looking for Emmett Watson. That one is incomplete.
Maybe touched right there at the end. Number 10, Mav got his hand on it, I believe. Was able to knock it away, or Watson had that and was gone.
I still thought this one almost kind of got through, or Watson still had a chance to catch it right there.
Yeah.
But certainly a lot of traffic around the football.
Yeah, exactly. I think that might have hurt Watson as far as keeping his eye on the ball.
2nd and 10. They took a shot deep to the track star, Emmett Watson.
Just two receivers on this play here. They're going to give it to Emil. And he's going to get tackled after a gain of 3.
Yeah, and Emil's brother pulled on that and kicked out the end. Did a great job. He cut up inside of it. Got good yardage there.
The Emil brothers, there are 3 of them. They all transferred from David Crockett. They played for the Pioneers last year, transferred to Science Hill this year, and Javon Emil, the running back, has had a big impact on Science Hill's season so far. The 3rd and long for the Toppers. Taylor's going to roll out in the flats, got a man open, but it is dropped by Zane Huff.
Yeah, Huff was actually lined up as wing over there on the right-hand side. He came behind the line of scrimmage and held out to the flats, and he was wide open and he just dropped the football. He would have picked up a first down.
Nice play design, execution, except at the end there with the drop, and it looked like he was starting to turn his head upfield before he brought the ball totally in.
Yeah, it's what coaches always say, catch the ball and then run. Don't take your eyes off of it. He was looking upfield maybe just a tad too fast.
Baylor Necessary, the punter for Science Hill. Gets away a good one here. It takes a Science Hill bounce inside the 30, inside the 25, down to the 20. We'll take a timeout here on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Great savings and selection at the all-new Champion Buick and GMC in Kingsport. Encore GX $2,000 off MSRP. See our 1,500 pickup savings up to $7,000. All new and Vista has arrived. Champion Buick and GMC, Stella Drive in Kingsport. We'll leave you asking, how do they do that?
I always follow the construction plans. But I never planned on having a heart attack. Fortunately, Farm Bureau Health Plans helped me choose the right coverage for less. So I don't have to worry about medical bills. I can focus on getting better. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
Champion Chevrolet now with 2 locations to serve you in Johnson City and Kingsport. We have one of the best selection of new Chevys with rates as low as 0% and discounts up to $7,000 on new Silverado 1500s. It's savings like that. It makes us Tennessee's #1 Chevy dealer and leaves you asking, how do they do that?
Welcome back. Coming up, we'll have our Pals halftime show at the end of the second quarter. It's homecoming, so we'll show you a little bit of the homecoming festivities tonight. We'll talk to both head coaches, hopefully, at halftime as well, during halftime. All tied up. So far, been a good one. 7-7, 7:56 remaining in the second quarter. West Ridge will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. It's going to be Horn keeping it, then throwing it incomplete.
Yeah, looked a little PTO there. Looked like he was going to run it, and then he decided he was going to pass it, and it was incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 right here. You have that pass run option.
Second and 10. Same formation for West Ridge. This time, Horn going to keep it on the design run, and he's not going to get much, maybe give him 3.
Yeah, tough running over there on that left-hand side right now. They had their tight end over there, and plus they had their receivers on that side. And you can see Science Hill, they just come down hard to the linebackers end the line over there on that left-hand side.
The 3rd and 7 for West Ridge.
The tight end and H-back coming to the 2 receiver side.
Looks like we have a penalty flag. It looks like West Ridge going to get backed up.
Start. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So that 3rd down getting a little bit longer now for West Ridge.
Yeah, that makes it really tough. You got Horn in at quarterback, and he's really just been throwing short passes. Now they're going to have to pick up at least 12 yards here to get a first down. Science Hill might bring some pressure this time.
3rd and 12 for West Ridge.
Shifting over once again. The tight end's not eligible.
All right, Horn's going to roll out to his right. He's got some time here. He's going to throw it, and it looks like it's caught. It is going to be caught for Dylan Ford. What a 3rd down conversion. That's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, Horn was really poised there in the pocket, then was just rolling out to the right. Finds his receiver on the sideline. Perfect pass right there. Great catch.
Great catch. Great camera work down there as well.
Very small window to get that ball in there that time. Was able to pick up the 1st down.
That's a throw and catch you see on Saturdays.
Exactly.
So big 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and 12 for West Ridge. Now they're going to do the same play to the other side of the field there. Horn's going to keep it, throw it out in the flat to Sawyer Tate. He's been his favorite target, and he picks up 3.
Yeah, I think Tate, that was designed to go further wide, and then the corner stayed out there that time. Was getting blocked to the outside, so he had to cut it back inside. And when he did, there was nothing there. He was immediately tackled that time.
This short passing game has really been something West Ridge has leaned on tonight.
Yeah, I think it's because of Horn. You know, this is his first start after coming in there last week for Frazier where he was injured. So, yeah, the coaching staff's giving him some short routes to build up his confidence.
This time it's going to be a run on 2nd and 7, and Gill is going to pick up 5. That'll set up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, great push up front that time. Looked like he ran over on the right-hand side. Mims, the right guard, and Osborne, the right tackle. You can see him cutting right over here.
West Ridge going to go quick on 3rd and 2. Gill gets the carry, has the 1st down. He did a good job getting those 3 yards for the 1st down because it looked like he almost got hit in the backfield.
Yeah, the quarterback did get hit. He barely got the ball. Going up on that left-hand side with Tatum over there and Tipton. Was able to pick up another 1st down. The Wolves have been able to move the ball here.
A Powell's 1st down for West Ridge. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the 1st half. Tight formation now for West Ridge, and that's going to be a pitch to Gill.
Yeah, you can see they pulled both linemen over here to the right-hand side. They were kicked out and up the field, and Gill just followed them up through there for about 5 yards.
Stop on the play, but necessary.
This is exactly what West Ridge would love to do. Just get into maybe not 3rd and longs like they have, but they've converted them. Just keep moving the chains, keep that clock moving, keep that Science Hill offense on the sideline. Once again, they're going to go tight here on 2nd and 5. This time it's going to be Gill on a little jet sweep. And it looks like he has enough for the 1st down.
Another 1st down, moving the chains. Great play calling there. Excellent blocking over there on the left-hand side at the point of attack. And Gill was able to turn the corner there and get on upfield. You can see it right here. Yeah, made it tough. Jordan actually maybe pushed him out of bounds there. Number 4 coming up out of the secondary. He's the free safety. When you free safety makes tackles, it's usually downfield, big yardage.
West Ridge changing up their formations on this possession. Now they're going to go back into shotgun with 3 receivers. That's going to be a short gain on that play, maybe 1 yard gain. That's Ethan Amix. I believe that's his first carry of the ball game.
Yeah, Gill went out. I think they might be just giving him a breather. See great defense coming over there on that left-hand side. Pushed them back.
Amix will stay in there on 2nd and 9. And this time Horn's going to keep it. And he's going to pick up, and here comes a penalty flag in there at the end. Trevor Whitson brings him down.
Trevor Whitson, there's a marker on the play. All homecoming candidates.
Looks like they might be calling holding back there.
Please meet at the
maybe
at this time.
I wonder maybe a face mask potentially, maybe 2.
You got to been over on the side.
Personal foul, defense, number 6. Unnecessary roughness. 15 yards added to the end of the run. It's a 1st down.
All right, so Baylor, unnecessary roughness, 15-yard penalty. So all of a sudden now, West Ridge really in business at the 25-yard line of Science Hill.
Yeah, those penalties like that right there kill you when you're trying to get a stop. And the way the Wolves are moving the ball right now anyway. Got a new formation in here.
Amix is going to be on the carry, and he's going nowhere back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got hit in the backfield. I mean, he got hit hard. Marsh from the inside linebacker, I think he was the first guy to get through there. The lineman coming up there hard, too. The nose man, I believe that was Taylor and Emil on the outside in his defensive end position.
2nd and 10 for West Ridge, under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Gill back in at running back, but no, Horn's going to keep it on the run inside the 20. Nice gain there for Bryson Horn. He gets inside the Toyota red zone, setting up a critical 3rd down now for West Ridge.
Yeah, it was a great fake over there on the left-hand side to Gill, and you could see he kept it up the middle. I think he caught Science Hill a little off guard that time. So you got 3rd and 3 here for another 1st down. It's already inside the 20. Valuable yardage down here.
At the 19 there. 1st down markers at the 15 here. 3rd and 4. They're going to go the 2 receivers. And it's going to be Gill on the run. Gill has a 1st down and then some. Chase Gill, his 2nd touchdown of the game. And West Ridge has their 1st lead of the night.
Great run over there off the left-hand side. Got some excellent blocking. Gill with a couple cuts. Turned on the speed, got in the end zone for 6 more. See it right here. Great cut back inside.
And nice block there at the end by big Trent Tatum there. And Chase Gill firing up his sideline. Extra point up and good. West Ridge leads 14-7 over Science Hill. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYD, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Science Hill Hilltoppers.
Welcome back to Kermit Tipton Stadium, Science Hill High School. West Ridge just went 80 yards for a touchdown to take the lead, and they mixed up their formations that time. It was mainly on the ground, but they did it in a combination of formations, and Chase Gill having himself a night, 2 touchdowns for West Ridge.
Yeah, great blocking with the Wolves that time, get all the way down the field. You go 80 yards. That's what the coach wants over there. When you have the ball on offense, they just pick it up apart going down the field.
All righty, so we're waiting here. Kickoff, 14-7 West Ridge. Science Hill, now they're going to get the ball to start the second half, so they go into the 2-minute drill here. They have all 3 timeouts left, so plenty of time. Got the timeouts. If you're Science Hill, you want to obviously try and get a score here before halftime. You're going to that 2-minute drill, though, now.
Yeah, I think they're scooting up this time for that little kick over there on the sideline. We'll see if they try to drop it in there on the 30-yard line again.
Another little pooch kick this time. Science Hill is going to catch it. That's Zeph Fijak, and much better result. He takes it out to the 44-yard line. So as you said, Science Hill ready for that one. Now they have good field position.
Yeah, it's an excellent return. He started across the field, planted his foot, and got up, and all the way past the 40-yard line. So yeah, great field position for Science Hill starting off here with 1:57 to go. Like you said, they got 3 timeouts, so there's plenty plenty of time on the clock with 3 timeouts. They can move down and score, but they got to be productive here on first down. Get things started out on the right foot for them. Of course, the Wolves has played great defense all night.
They're going 5 receivers here on first down for Science Hill. First time we've seen this from the Toppers.
Yeah, the trips are to the wide side.
They're going to throw it to the short side of the field. First down on that first down play, Josiah McCann makes the catch. He picks up about 6 yards.
It was able to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Yeah, that was just a little spot pass out there, and you had to wide out block it. Was able to turn it up and get great yardage on first down.
Science Hill sticking with 5 receivers. Same side, McGann again. Dylan Joyner rocks him, though. Looks like he might be a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, it was the same play, but he cut it back inside that time, and you can see Stidham from his inside linebacker spot. He got out there. West Ridge has changed their defense. They only have 3 down linemen now. It's that 3-4 defense with 4 linebackers.
What a hit that was by Joyner. 3rd and 1. Taylor across the middle. That is caught by Stephen Famoyan. He's inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he just went down there and cut into the inside, found the open area there, and caught the pass, was able to move the chains.
We got a timeout by Science Hill. They're taking their first timeout of the half. 1:22 left. They're inside the 30-yard line here. So again, 1:22. You got 2 timeouts. You're all the way inside the 30-yard line. So time not a factor right now.
Yeah, not a factor at all. 3 plays that are already inside the 30. So yeah, Science Hill, this has been their best offense of the half.
All right, time to the U.S. Air Force fan cam. The visitors from West Ridge that made the trip. They're seeing their team up 14-7. West Ridge looking for their first ever win over either Science Hill or Dobbins-Bennett in football. Just the 3rd year of the school. They're 0-3 all-time against Dobbins-Bennett, 0-2 against Science Hill. And Coach Hilton telling me earlier in the week, he's like, you know, we've beaten them in baseball, we've beaten them in basketball. It's time to do it in football.
And right now, up 14-7, they've got to be feeling good, but they need a big defensive stop here to keep Science Hill out of the end zone if they plan on winning this game tonight. You can see Science Hill, they're spreading it out once again. They just flip-flop the formation. They got the wideouts on the 3 of them on the short side of the field this time.
All right, the visitors from West Ridge, their student section getting into it here. Again, Science Hill staying with that 5 receiver set. Under pressure, Taylor steps up. He's going to have some room to run now. He has a first down out of bounds, and once that initial wave, he stepped up. There was no one else there because they brought the blitz.
Yeah, brought the blitz, and the corners were playing. I thought maybe he's going over here to the outside to Watson. The corner was way off of him. Look this way, and you can see it. Then he cuts it up, and then a smart play by getting out of bounds and stopping the clock.
1:14 inside the Toyota red zone. Again, 5 receivers. Taylor going to throw it deep. That one is caught for a touchdown by Emmett Watson. So Science Hill scores in less than a minute.
Yeah, passing the ball down the field, had the 1 run by the quarterback. Great throws all the way down the field. Good protection that time. You know, earlier in the game, in the first quarter, he wasn't getting any protection. You can see him sitting in the pocket. They rushed 4 that time, and he was able to find the open receiver.
Max Turan in for the extra point to tie this game up here. Kick is up. It is good. We're tied at 14. We'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
News 5 Sports, recognized by Tennessee Association of Broadcasters with top honors in sports coverage for WCYB's It's Bristol Baby Race Show with Heather Williams and Casey Getz. Award-winning news. News 5 WCYB.
When it comes to the analysis of what really happened in the Vols game, nobody knows it better than the players.
The men who wore the orange.
And the players that wear the orange today. That's why we partnered up with the players. Join us each week for the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports. Analysis from the guys who played here and still play here today.
Watch the Volunteer Club Locker Room, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
The David Crockett Pioneers versus the Tennessee High Vikings are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, October 6th on Fox 39 WEMT. Toyota's Friday night rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
All right, welcome back. Look at this last play here. A bit of a low snap, and Taylor does a great job catching that one, able to gain his composure and throw a touchdown. Second time we've seen him handle a bit of a low snap and turn into a positive play.
Yeah, excellent hands. Not only does the receiver has good hands, but the quarterback Taylor has good hands.
Sky 5 drone up tonight, powered by Guardian Foundation Repair, tied at 14. You saw right before we came back for next week's promo, we'll be at the Stone Castle at Tennessee High as the Vikings welcome David Crockett to town in Region 1-5A. That'll be a big game. Both of those teams trying to get into the playoffs, so we'll be at the Stone Castle next week for Tennessee High and David Crockett right here on Fox 39. All right, 1:08 left. West Ridge going to field this inside their 20. They called for a fair catch. That was Ethan Amix. Called for a fair catch, so West Ridge will start here. Now, what's the philosophy for West Ridge? They have 2 timeouts, but they don't really have a downfield passing game tonight.
Yeah, I think what the coach is going to do, he's just going to sit on it right now and go into halftime 14-14. I don't look for any hurry-up offense right here with just a minute and 7 to go. Of course, he's got 2 timeouts, so he gets positive yardage here. He might throw one deep.
Maybe get that first down.
Yeah, you can see Science Hill, he's got 2 safeties back there. Sitting back there about 15 yards down the field. Just a little short pass out in the flats.
Yeah, short throw close to the 30-yard line. That's Mab.
Yeah, that's been their favorite play tonight. Sort of like just a little spot pass out there as a twin man, and the wideout's blocking for it.
All right, so they are going to get back up to the line here. That was a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Gill's going to take the handoff. He's going to push that outside. That's going to be a big loss. Now does Science Hill maybe think about calling a timeout here? The clock's going to run inside of 40 seconds.
Yeah, great play coming up around the outside, 21.
Science Hill does take a timeout. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 4. Science Hill has 1 timeout remaining. So if West Ridge does not pick up this first down.
Yeah, they're going to call another timeout, maybe go after this punt.
All right, coming up in about 2 months, we'll have the Blue Cross Bowl, the state championships in Tennessee, November 30th through December the 2nd. 9 games in Chattanooga. Of course, our teams are in the Division I level, so you see there on December the 1st, that is a Friday, you have 1A, 3A, 5A, and then 2, 4, and 6A on Saturday. Both of these teams in 6A, so they certainly have aspirations of playing December the 2nd.
Yeah, you always want to be playing in December if you're a high school football coach. That means you're playing for the state championship.
Yes, sir. And also, you know, the other benchmark is practicing on Thanksgiving. That means you have a heck of a season.
Yes. Get a practice in that morning, then go eat turkey.
3rd and 4. All right, big play here with Science Hill. 1 timeout left. All right, Horn's going to go under center here. Maybe try and draw him off sides again like he did earlier in this game.
5 seconds, play clock. Might get a delay of game here if they don't snap the ball.
And we've got a timeout for West Ridge, so they were trying to get a first down by penalty for the 2nd time. Science Hill not biting, so Justin Hilton will talk things over. Each team has 1 timeout left in the first half.
Yeah, that was all designed right there. Coach Hilton was watching the official to back count it down, and then he called timeout. Like you said, they thought they could draw them off sides again, but I'm sure that defensive front was talked to over there by the defensive coordinator after they came off the field last time. You know, don't listen to the start count. Watch the ball. This is a big play right here.
33 seconds left in the first half.
Science Hill's wanting to get a stop so they can go after that punt.
You figure if West Ridge can pick up a first down, they likely will let this one go into halftime at 14. Science Hill will receive the 2nd half kickoff. West Ridge won the toss and they wanted the ball to start the game. Now they're going to go under center, the tight formation on 3rd and 4.
They've been running around this left side on this play. Are they coming to the right this time?
And we had a movement there by West Ridge, it looked like, on the end of the line.
Yeah, the tight end, he put his hand down, and then he raised up.
Prior to snap, false start. Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
It almost looked like he motioned across the line thinking that they jumped.
Yeah, I'm not for sure why he raised up and looked to the side for. Wasn't like he was moving forward, but he did raise up.
So now 3rd and 9. Not where West Ridge wants to be here. Do you throw it and risk stopping the clock with an incompletion, or do you keep it on the ground, make Science Hill use that last timeout?
They might just throw that little spot pass we've been seeing out here, and we can see if they can get a block out of Ford that time. Ford's been doing a pretty good job blocking. Going down the field this time for Ford.
Deep. They're going to Dylan Ford. They went for a big play there on 3rd down, so incomplete. Stops the clock, 28 seconds left. Science Hill still has 1 timeout, and West Ridge is going to have to punt here. Famoyan in coverage for Science Hill, so critical now. They have good execution on the snap. Are you Science Hill? Are you coming after this or trying to set up a return?
I think I'm coming after it. I'm coming after it. I'm going to try to block it. And you can see the same thing right here with Science Hill. They're coming after it. The outside linebackers are walked up on the line of scrimmage.
Ford gets that one away. That's not a great punt. Takes a bounce. If you're West Ridge, let this roll, take time off the clock. And that one with 14 seconds left. Now Science Hill's going to have the ball in West Ridge territory at the 46. They have 1 timeout.
Well, you got to look for Watson going deep here with his speed. I know West Ridge, they're going to be backed up here. The safety's too high. Corners are backed off. If I was a corner, I'd be backed off even more. They got trips over here, 5 wide again.
Yeah, I think West Ridge called a timeout. I think they really did not have anybody really back. They're kind of almost playing press coverage almost. We'll take a quick timeout here.
Yeah, exactly. They brought their safety.
The David Crockett Pioneers versus the Tennessee High Vikings are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, October 6th on Fox 39 WEMT. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
All right, welcome back. West Ridge out of timeouts. They took that on defense. Still 5 wide receivers for Science Hill. Taylor under pressure, and he is going to be wrapped up. They're going to say it's a sack, and Science Hill is going to call their final timeout of the half with 7 seconds. So great job to get pressure, only rushing that front defensive line there for West Ridge.
Yeah, only 3 guys rushing, and they're able to get a hold of the quarterback. And really, we got a sack on that play. So, yeah, 7 seconds to go. I'm sure they're going to throw this into the end zone.
Let's take a look here while this final timeout at the region standings. We touched on it pregame. This is such a critical game. The winner of this game moves into a tie with Dobbins-Bennett for 2nd place. Of course, the top 2 teams get a home game in the first round. 4 of these 6 teams make the playoffs. So the loser tonight really will be behind the 8 ball in terms of a home playoff game, let alone even making the playoffs. They'll still be in the driver's seat to get in, but pretty much no chance of a home playoff game if you lose tonight. If West Ridge wins out in region play, they're guaranteed at least a share of the region championship. Science Hill, their one loss was to Jefferson County, so they do not control their own destiny at the current time.
Yeah, Jefferson County setting up there 3-0, definitely in the driver's seat.
And they already have wins over Dobbins-Bennett and Science Hill. Next week, West Ridge travels to Jefferson County. So if the Wolves can get this win tonight, that would set up a huge game next week down in Jefferson City. All right, little pop pass to Emmett Watson. Give it to your speedster. Try and make a play here. And he's going to go out of bounds. And that is going to be the end of the first half. So it's 14-14. Science Hill and West Ridge all tied up at 14. What a heck of a game we have so far here without their starting quarterback, Trey Frazier, for West Ridge, who was injured last week. A backup quarterback coming in, and Bryson Horn. It's 14-14, and we're going to talk to, looks like Stacy Carter, head coach of Science Hill, is making his way over to the booth real quick, and we'll talk with him, get his thoughts. 14-14. Homecoming here for Science Hill tonight. All right, Stacey Carter joining us now, head coach of Science Hill. Coach, how critical was it for your offense there late in the half? You went 5 wide receivers, got that game-tying touchdown.
Well, I think it was really critical. They're getting after us. I mean, kind of challenged us a little bit. We missed some passes. We've had some drops and stuff, and anytime they play like that and challenge you, you got to make the plays. We weren't able to make the plays. They know that. They had a good plan. We just got to work something out and figure something out in the second half. We did get some movement there and ended up coming back tight. Proud of that, but defensively, we got to hunker down. I mean, they're moving us up front, and we got to get better there.
Yeah, Coach, that's what I was going to ask you. Gil's been a big running back there for the Wolves tonight, and they're just getting a push up front on your linemen. So what are you going to tell you guys at halftime there on the defense?
No, I think we got to have more people in the box, and we just got to get low and don't get blown out of there. And I think we'll be all right. We got good players. We just got to make a few adjustments.
Coach, thank you for the time. Best of luck in the second half.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's Stacey Carter, head coach of Science Hill. We are all tied up 14-14. The Pals halftime show coming up after this.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
So I'm grateful that I have found this practice because it's been a few years since I've been to a dentist. Everybody spoke about how great my teeth look.
The clear choice, the Center for Family and Implant Dentistry. PlantingSmiles.dental.
If you need a new roof, don't waste time waiting for estimates. Get a real quote instantly and from the comfort of your own home from Speedy Pro Roofing. The process is simple and completely confidential. Simply go to SpeedyProRoofing.com and click the red tab on the right. After you confirm your address, you will see your home. Click See My Price and share your contact information to receive your quote instantly. Of course, we still meet you in person to inspect your home and confirm our exact fixed price proposal. Speedy Pro Roofing is your most trusted roofing professional.
The best things in life are free. You know, the simple things. Things that bring us joy, comfort, and peace of mind. Things you simply enjoy. With Eastman Credit Union's Beyond Free checking account, that's exactly what you'll get. A checking account that meets your financial needs with no hassles, no hidden fees, and all the features that make managing your money stress-free. Experience the freedom of a Beyond Free checking account from Eastman Credit Union. Open your account today at ecu.org/free.
Buy your new Lexus from Lexus of Kingsport.
A benefit of purchasing your vehicle with us is that we will come pick up your vehicle for you for service.
Even people that live in Johnson City, they said, you mean you'll come all the way to Johnson City to get our car? And we're like, absolutely.
Find your new Lexus at lexusofkingsport.com.
Welcome to the Pals Halftime Report.
Welcome back to Science Hill. It is homecoming here tonight at Science Hill. The festivities underway. We'll certainly keep you updated on who is crowned homecoming queen later on. Right now, time for a message from our friends at ETSU Health.
Being a doctor, especially working with families, you're working with small kids, having a certain personality, having that ease and making them feel comfortable is such a key. And it seems like Dr. Lane has that. How do you develop that?
I think a lot of it has to do with
trusting the children, because kids, a lot of their lives is determined by parents and caregivers and their leaders. And a lot of the times they don't feel like they're in control. So a lot of what I do when I work with my patients, especially anxious kids or new kids, is I work on making them feel at ease, finding ways that they can feel in control at their appointment, because being at a doctor's office for the first time can be kind of scary sometimes, especially if you're a little kid.
You work with all level of kids. Sometimes kids are at an age where they can't tell us what's hurting them, what's wrong. You just know that's something wrong. And you work with gastro, with so many other different types of things that maybe those kids, you can't identify that just by them telling you certain symptoms or things. How do you dive in and get those determinations?
So it's really important in those situations that we listen to the caregivers, because as physicians, we're getting a small snapshot of what's happening with that child, whereas those caregivers who know that child like the back of their hand, and they can tell different little subtleties and when things are off, it's very important for us to listen to the caregivers.
Welcome back to U.S. Air Force Fan Cam, the student section there for Science Hill. Some parents also taking some videos and pictures on homecoming as the homecoming court continues to be introduced. We'll be back on the Pals Halftime Report.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pals.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pals, great food in a flash.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Copy that. Aim higher, man.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
You're watching the Pals Halftime Report.
Miss Monet Alexis.
Welcome back to halftime here. A good one, 14-14. They're continuing the homecoming court introduction. Right now, we are going to hear from our friends at the Tennessee Army National Guard.
The Tennessee Army National Guard.
We're here talking with Staff Sergeant Cook about this week's topic, and then we're going to speak about education and what the being a member of the Tennessee Army National Guard does for you benefit-wise and continuing that education.
Yes, sir. So joining within the National Guard is a great way to come out of school debt-free. So schools like ETSU, University of Tennessee are great schools. They also have ROTC. We have a program called the Strong Act that will actually pay 100% of the tuition after someone enlists into the National Guard. So it's a state benefit that we do here in Tennessee, and it will pay for the school 100% through your bachelor's degree, so you can come out with that debt-free.
That's such a huge thing. Debt-free is something that you don't hear. And folks that take advantage of that are just using their brain, right?
Absolutely, sir, because it gets you ahead out in the civilian world whenever you do hit your job, and you don't have to worry about paying that.
And as you go on further, if you wanted to go get a master's or keep going, is there certain limitations to how far the Guard will go?
There are limitations, but you can get one bachelor's, you can get one master's, and then there are also scholarships that you can get that can help further that along, if need be.
All right, welcome back. We're going to let you listen in here to some of the introductions of the homecoming corps. Of course, Science Hill, one of the biggest high schools in the state of Tennessee, so they have a lot of people to introduce.
Miss Melissa Toledo. Governor of Mr. Toledo. Ladies and gentlemen, the big round of applause for your 2023 Here are the top 5 homecoming queen candidates in alphabetical order. Ladies, as your name is called, please make your way to the 50-yard line for the presentation of the 2023 homecoming queen, Miss Ella Adams. Miss Jayleen Nix. Miss Marie Powell. Miss Princess Billy. And Miss Melissa Toledo. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 homecoming queen is...
We'll be right back.
Miss Princess Billy.
The surgeries that I had were really easy, and they gave me a lot of comfort in knowing, that this was going to be a process that would take care of me and get me healthy again.
The clear choice, the Center for Family and Implant Dentistry.
The best things in life are free. The simple things. Things that bring us joy, comfort, and peace of mind. Things you simply enjoy. With Eastman Credit Union's Beyond Free checking account, that's exactly what you'll get. A checking account that meets your financial needs with no hassles, no hidden fees, and all the features that make managing your money stress-free. Experience the freedom of a Beyond Free checking account from Eastman Credit Union. Open your account today at ecu.org/free.
I always follow the construction plans. But I never planned on having a heart attack. Fortunately, Farm Bureau Health Plans help me choose the right coverage for less. So I don't have to worry about medical bills. I can focus on getting better. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
For 46 years, Ford F-Series has earned the trust of more people than any other brand. Earned it with more toughness, more innovation, and more capability. And during Truck Month at your local Ford store, you can get more savings, more selection, and more for your hard-earned money. Hurry in today to get a new F-150 with 3.9 for $60 plus $2,500 cash back. Truck Month will be gone soon, so visit your local Ford store today, where there's always more in store.
Craving an amazing fish and chips experience? Discover perfection at Mulligan's Irish Pub. Mulligan's, home of the best beer battered fish and chips.
You're watching the Pals Halftime Report.
2023 homecoming queen is Miss Princess Sayu.
And there you have it. Princess Sayi named the homecoming queen at Science Hill. What an honor that is for her. In front of all her friends here at Science Hill. Named the homecoming queen. Class of 2023 here on homecoming night. The band now is going to get ready to be set up. So once they start performing here, we'll watch them while they're setting up and certainly let you listen to some of their performance when they get going here momentarily. But before they get going, let's take some highlights. Let's take a look at some of these highlights around the country.
Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals highlights from across the country.
Boone looks over the middle, has a man wide open. Caught at the 10, making a move, hurtling into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Moore breaks one. Pezzi's. Moore is loose. Breaks another. Come on, Jalen. Cut it back. Jalen Moore. Not one. Not two. Not three. But 4 touchdowns. Looking to throw. Pressure. He gets hit. Oh my goodness. Oh, and holy cow. First and goal. Far over the goal. Pass complete for a Viking touchdown. Keith Henry with 11 seconds left. Placement. It's up. And it is going to be good. 52-yard field goal from Caleb Willis. Football. Takes. Has time. Goes the end zone. Did he catch it? He catch it. Lineker. Mason Lineker. From the 1.5. Hand off to Cates. Is he in? Is he in? I haven't seen the signal. He's in. He's in. Williams will win. Williams will win. Wow. 36-35 in overtime.
All right, there is the moon peeking through the clouds tonight here, the final Friday of September. I listened to Dave Dirks. We just had that harvest moon. Now let's take a listen to the Science Hill Marching Band. right, the Science Hill Band, actually, they are going to Ireland for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. They have a fundraiser. They're trying to raise money to support their trip to Ireland. It is a $10,000 raffle drawing for the Science Hill Band. The winner will be announced at halftime of their final home game on October the 20th against Daniel Boone. You see here, you can purchase a ticket at the football game, or you can email them at topperbandpresident@gmail.com. Tickets are $20. The grand prize is $10,000. Second prize is $1,000. Third prize, $500. Again, tickets are $20. It's a fundraiser for the band going to Ireland. How cool is that they will be going over there for the St. Patrick's Day Parade? All right, that was the Science Hill Band. You're watching the Pals Halftime Report.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury, or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pals.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pals, great food in a flash.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
Thanks for watching the Pals Halftime Report.
All right, welcome back. Here's some first half highlights. Chase Gill early on for West Ridge. West Ridge had some trouble early on. Some drop passes for Science Hill. Not the greatest, most impressive start of the game, but Ryland Jordan comes up with an interception for Science Hill. This was a heck of a play there by Spencer Taylor to pick up that loose ball and find Javon Emil, and then Baylor necessary on 3rd and goal, able to get that in for the touchdown right here. That made it 7-0 Science Hill. And then West Ridge got going, that little quick passing game. Sawyer Tate, then Chase Gill breaking a couple tackles here. This tied the game at 7. And then West Ridge went on a long drive. This is a big third down play right here. They go 80 yards. A very impressive drive. Horn keeps it, and then eventually Gill goes 15 yards for the touchdown to give West Ridge the lead, but Science Hill did respond late in the half. Emmett Watson scored in the final minute or so to make it 14-14. And that's how we got to halftime. And Justin Hilton, head coach of West Ridge, joining us now. Coach, your defense answered the bell, particularly in the first quarter on those first 2 possessions. How big was that to keep you in the ballgame with those defensive stops?
It was big, especially after what happened there on the kickoff. We had to come back and respond. And offensively, I've put our guys in a couple bad stops. Defensively, we just keep battling out there.
Yeah, Coach, you got to be proud of your offensive line to get a push up front tonight to be able to run the ball. Gil's done a good job.
I am, yeah. We're getting off the football. Gil's running hard. We're trying to get north and south. Feel like we got some good matchups in the line of scrimmage. We're going to come back. I think probably that's going to be the key if we keep pushing them around a little bit up front.
Coach, how critical is it to get a stop on this first possession defensively, not let Science Hill regain momentum?
It's huge. I feel like the first 3 minutes are going to be really, really big. We talked about the first 6 minutes in there at halftime. We need to come out, reestablish the line of scrimmage, especially with our offensive and defensive line. We're getting a good pass rush and no self-inflicted wounds.
Coach, thank you for the time. Best of luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Justin Hilton, head coach of West Ridge, the U.S. Air Force fan camp. Some young fans out here enjoying this game tonight. Time now for our Toyota School Spotlight.
Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
Group 1, share your podcast with Group 2. You can download it real quick. Jager, share your podcast with this group, and that way we all have a quick podcast to be able to go over. Aside from, the technical skills are obviously something that we're teaching: lighting, audio, video, how to create an image, make it aesthetically pleasing. But we're also teaching them to be good people. For talent? No, it doesn't matter who. We're just running through. There's things that happen that I'm like, wow, yeah, this is why I teach. This is why I love teaching in high school. It's about the students. It's about building them. It's about giving them the best opportunity, setting them up for the best opportunity to be successful when they graduate. You're just trying to delete that?
Push.
Okay. Once they're out of high school, it's about the skills and everything that we're teaching here to be able to, how does that translate to them in the workforce? And, playing a small part in that it's an amazing feeling and just process through the whole thing.
All right, welcome back. You see Stacey Carter, Spencer Taylor. Coach, I want to ask you, there's a game when you were a coach and you felt that your team got pushed around at the line of scrimmage in the first half. How much do you challenge your team at halftime, and how do you expect Science Hill to respond on this first possession?
Yeah, I know Coach Carter, he's talked to those linemen in the locker room there. It's one of those things, guys, you got to step up to the plate tonight. This is a new ball game. It's all tied up here, 14-14. We got 2 quarters to go. We're going to step up and win this game here tonight. We haven't lost to this team before. We're 3-0 against them. We want to make it 4-0.
Does challenging your players, did that work for you?
I think so. You have especially your senior leadership. They're going to step up and they're going to tell those younger guys, hey, we want to win this football game here. This is homecoming. We got to do something here in this second half. And on the other hand, Coach Hilton, he talked about it there. He wants to establish that offensive line and the defensive line. He wants to take control here starting in the third quarter.
So West Ridge, they won the toss at the beginning of the game, wanted the football. So now Science Hill will get the first possession of the second half. And just the way when we talked to Coach Carter, I get a sense that Science Hill is going to turn up the intensity of this game a notch or two here.
They need to, because you remember how the first quarter went. They were on the Wolves side of the field the whole first quarter and only came away with 7 points. And now here it's tied up. So, yeah, they're going to have to go the length of the field here. I'm sure you can see another one of those short kicks. Around about the 30-yard line. They'll try to get it over to the numbers and pin them on that sideline.
I want to pass along a score. A big game tonight. Elizabethton playing at Dobbins Bend the first time in over 15 years. 3-0 at halftime. Elizabethton on top of DB. Zeph Fejak
gets this short kick, so Science Hill's got good field position outside of the 40-yard line. Now, we saw in their last two possessions for Science Hill, they went 5 wide receivers. Emil not in the game at running back. It looks like Emil is going to be, he is in there right now, but you wonder if they'll go back to that 5 receiver set at all.
I think they might. They're going to test the running game here to begin with in the third quarter, try to establish that line of scrimmage, get a little push up front. And how important is the kicking game over, I mean, every night the kicking game for every team, but over to Elizabethton and DB tonight.
43-yard line. Science Hill will start this drive at their own 43. Get 2 receivers and an H-back. It's going to be Emil, and he's going nowhere on first down as Carter Sanders and company in there for no gain.
Yeah, you could see that time they walked a guy up to give them 4 men on the line of scrimmage. They normally line up in a 3-4 defense. That time it was a 4-3 defense. Coming hard from the outside, number 7 there, Sanders.
Also Trey West in there as well, number 44.
It's second and 10. Hilltoppers.
Very early stages of the third quarter. Big game tonight, Region 1 6A.
Hilltoppers getting a play in. When we don't have a play clock, it's hard to see. He's got his hand over his head. Back there in the secondary, he's going to start counting it down.
Emil again on second down. Much better run this time. Second effort. He's going to be really close. Maybe picks up 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, you can see that forward body lean there and really pumping those legs. Was able to get a few extra yards after contact right here. So this is 3rd and manageable this time. You see looking to the sideline for a play here. This is a big 3rd down. West Ridge needs a stop. Science Hill needs to move the chains.
It's been 2 Emil runs to start the third quarter for Science Hill. They're going a little tight formation of their own. Baylor necessary in a quarterback. He gives it to Emil. Emil has some running room inside West Ridge territory down near the 30-yard line. So Science Hill goes heavy and they pick up a big gain thanks to Javon Emil.
Yeah, they brought everything in there real tight that time. You can see over there on that right-hand side, they had a H-back over there, did a good job blocking and pulled a lineman around the right side. Emil hit it up in there and cut to the outside. Then he used his speed. Picked up some valuable yardage there.
And they're going to stay in this formation here. Baylor necessary in a quarterback. He takes those direct snaps when they get in this heavy package. He scored their first touchdown, hands off to Emil. And Emil, no gain on first down.
Yeah, you can see that time it was double tights and had 2 wings or 2 H-backs in there. Tried to come over to the left side. Emil hit it up the middle and there was nothing there. Great stop there by the West Ridge defense. Everybody up front there. You had Big Tip in there, that nose man.
All right, so it's obvious. Stacey Carter, they want to go with a heavy package. They've run the ball all 4 plays in the second half. They're really putting it on this offensive line here to make a push and get some yards on the ground here. Necessary this time. He's going to hand it off on a little counter and nowhere to go. West Ridge ready for that one. That was Zane Huff on the carry, but a host of Wolves in there on the tackle.
Yeah, everybody in the middle seemed like they were in on that tackle there. Looked like a little misdirection there. Sort of fake it to Emil coming to the outside and handing it going back on the inside. There was nothing there.
You see how many blue helmets are there for West Ridge? There's 4, 5, 6 guys around the ball on defense.
Yeah, you know that they have to be proud of that. Coach Hilton getting everybody to the ball. Here we spread it out again, 5 wide.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Quick throw out to Emil in space. Emil brought down, and you saw Sawyer Tate hanging onto that jersey, not letting go. It's going to be 4th down for Science Hill.
Yeah, Joyner was out there, and Tate was able to stop him. Emil tried to put a move on, hanging on tight. Got him down on the ground.
It's 4th and 6.
4th and 6. Science Hill will go for it. Once again, they're going to go 5 receivers. We'll see if West Ridge brings any pressure here. They're rushing 3. Taylor running backwards. Now he's going to try and run it, and he has no shot at that first down. Gets knocked out of bounds. He was short of the first down, so that far sideline. Did not see any flags come in there, so that's going to be a turnover on downs and West Ridge football.
Defense once again. Oh, here comes the flag.
A very, very late flag after the play.
See what the officials are talking about here.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Science Hill, number 51. That's his first unsportsmanlike foul of the game.
So a 15-yard penalty against Science Hill. That's Bryson Hill, his first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of the game. If you get 2, you get ejected.
Yeah, that's tough. You got it back at the 30-yard line. They just stopped you. Now you're giving them an easy 15 yards. They're going to be out to the 45-yard line. So West Ridge has to be pleased with this field position. See what Coach Hilton comes up here with for the offense.
West Ridge will start this drive at their own 45-yard line. 14-14, 8:08 left in the third quarter. It's going to be Gill on a handoff. Gill's got some running room. Picks up 4 yards. Nice job, though, by Braden Letcher to really hold that to a gain of 4. It looked like there was a much bigger hole there.
Yeah, and it was closed up really quick. Yeah, it looked like he was going to get down the sideline there, but he was pushed out of bounds.
There's a flag.
So, officials are talking once again.
This might be against Science Hill.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense, number 5. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Maybe that's why Letcher stopped him so well, because he grabbed the face mask there.
Yeah, you can see him shaking his head there. He said he didn't have it.
Face mask by Hilltoppers, 15-yard penalty. It's 1st and 10, West Ridge.
Hard for me to see. I really didn't see a face mask there from our angle, but we were on the far side of where that play took place, and even on that replay, didn't see anything, but the officials did. They're much closer to than we are.
Yeah, he tried to run off that left side over there again, and you can see the great defense actually lost a couple on that time.
West Ridge in Science Hill territory inside the 40 at the 37-yard line, 2nd and 11.
You know, we've seen those short little spot passes out there in the first half. Ford was always blocking out there, and he's to the wide side this time.
It's going to be a designed run for Horn, and he gets maybe 1 yard. It's going to set up 3rd and long.
Yeah, nothing going over here on the right-hand side. I thought maybe they could catch him off guard there.
3rd and 9 from the 35. You go back to that short passing game?
Well, I think they just took the receivers out. Looks like they're going to go with a tight formation, maybe run it this time, but I'm not for sure. There were some receivers headed to the sideline. Yeah, it's the tight formation again, a different package in there. You got the 2 wings.
Oh, ball's loose. There was a fumble on the play.
Oh, you could see. Yeah, they were going to throw it out of that tight formation. Busted play there.
Horn comes up with it for West Ridge.
Gave away their pass play. The wing headed to the flat. The tight end was going deep.
Now 4th and 11, and they're going to leave the offense.
Well, see what happened that time. I think that, you know, Horn's been back there in the shotgun. Got a new quarterback for this game. Now he's up underneath the center. And how much of they are practicing the center quarterback exchange when he's under the center. They got things spread out this time.
All right, 4th and 11, 3 receivers. Horn's going to roll to the right. He's got to throw it downfield. He does. Out of bounds, incomplete, turnover on downs. So Science Hill's defense makes a stop. And we're going to take a timeout here on Friday Night Rivals.
ETSU Health's tradition of caring for our community has deep roots. You see, we are more than healthcare workers. We're a proud part of this community. That's why you'll find us serving in your schools and joining the festivities at community events like these. We're here to help our community thrive. We're cultivating wellness, celebrating our roots, and growing our families alongside yours. Whether at a clinic or the next community event, come see us. We're here for you.
For 46 years, Ford F-Series has earned the trust of more people than any other brand. Earned it with more toughness, more innovation, and more capability. And during Truck Month at your local Ford store, you can get more savings, more selection, and more for your hard-earned money. Hurry in today to get a new F-150 with 3.9 for 60 plus $2,500 cash back. Truck Month will be gone soon, so visit your local Ford store today, where there's always more in store.
Welcome back to Science Hill High School, the Sky 5 drone powered by Guardian Foundation Repair. Beautiful night. Great game so far, 14-14. Both teams have had one possession here in the third quarter. They both went for it on fourth down, deep in their opponent's territory. No points either way, so Science Hill, their offense back on the field for the second time here in the second half.
Yeah, you can see they got things spread out here. They tried to run an attack here to begin with, wasn't able to move it. Now they're going back into too wide.
Taylor's going to throw it on first down. That ball is caught by Stephen Famoyan. And a couple of players throwing down after the flag, and here comes a couple of flags, some pushing after the play. It's definitely going to be a personal foul against West Ridge, but then some more flags have come in as well.
Yeah, you're going to get a Tate got a little over aggressive there, and he was going to have a personal foul and get 15 more yards added on to the catch, and now you got an unsportsmanlike against Science Hill. You can see the players are not happy with each other. That's yeah, that's not. We'll see what the official says.
Play, personal foul, offense number 51. Those penalties offset. The down counts, second down.
All right, so offsetting personal fouls.
Be fair.
The first one was at the end of the play here against West Ridge for throwing Famoyan down after the whistle had blown. You see two players slam him to the ground. That was well after the flag, and then there was a penalty against Science Hill after the fact. So negated that there to down count, so it's second down and 4.
Yeah, just getting a little hot out there on the field. Tough ball game tied up here halfway through the third quarter.
Emil's going to get the carry. He's got a first down close to midfield.
Yeah, looked like he had some running room that time off the right side there. Looked like he went between the guard and the center.
It's first and 10.
Able to get up through there. Great blocking right up front. Tolly's the guard. Whitehead's the center.
Emil, the leading rusher by far for Science Hill, came into the game 613 yards rushing. That's 400 yards more than the next highest. Nice catch by Taylor. Emmett Watson, and you're not going to catch him. Emmett Watson, track star, in for the touchdown. That is a 52-yard touchdown for Emmett Watson. And when he gets an open space, Coach,
he's gone. Once again, Taylor, the quarterback, it was a low snap. He was able to handle it. Came up and hit Watson going down the seam. You can see right here, hit him in stride. And for all you people out there that run track, he's a track star. If you've ever run the 400, I got to throw this in here. The guy runs 47.8 400 in the state track meet last year, finished second in 3A.
West Ridge almost blocks an extra point by Tehran, but Science Hill has the lead, 21-14. Emmett Watson, 52-yard touchdown.
A little slinging up.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota. With over 20 different choices, including the best-selling Camry, the best-selling RAV4, the best-selling Tacoma,
the all-new Crown, the all-new Prius, the all-electric BZ4X, and the all-new Grand Highlander.
All come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pals.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pals, great food in a flash.
All right, welcome back to Science Hill High School. Emmett Watson just scored a 52-yard touchdown to give the Toppers a 21-14 lead. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You know, Westridge kept them intact the whole first half there. Didn't let Watson get open. Couldn't get him the ball. They had pressure up front. That time, Taylor was able to get rid of it and hit Watson in stride.
Looks like Max Teran will kick it off for the first time tonight. He's kicked all 3 of their extra points, but Carter Lockman has handled kickoff duties most of the night.
I think they must be going to kick this one deep.
Teran kicks this down to the 6-yard line. Ethan, that's Chase Gill for Westridge. He's trying to bounce it outside. Baylor Necessary brings him down, though, about at the 20-yard line, then helps him up. Good sportsmanship there by Baylor Necessary.
Yeah, a lot of running that time to get back to the 20-yard line. Caught it over here on the right-hand side, took off to the left side. Couldn't turn the corner. See what Westridge does on offense now.
They trailed 7-0 in this game. Took a 14-7 lead. Now Science Hill has scored the last 2 touchdowns to go back on top, 21-14. Tate in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff, then throw it out to Tate. Sawyer Tate picks up 5 yards out to the 25.
Yeah, that was really a good play on first down. Pick up 5 yards. You see just the winning motion stopped, caught the ball, didn't win upfield. Good blocking by the wideouts. Westridge is doing a good job blocking on the outside tonight for the receivers.
3 receivers, top of the formation for Westridge. Gill's going to carry it on 2nd and 5, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. That'll set up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, when you watch this play here again, you can see Gill gets the ball, and he pulled the, I think it was the right guard that time, leading him around the left side, was able to get upfield for a couple tough yards. That was Osborne that pulled around to do the blocking on that left side.
Same formation. They're going to hand it off to Gill, and he is going to be short. He's about a yard short of the first down, so big decision for Justin Hilton. You leave your offense on the field, it's 4th and 1 at your own 29.
Looks like they're thinking about it right now. But if you don't get this 1 yard right here, you're going to be in trouble. You're turning the ball over. They might try to draw them off sides with the start count right here. I bet that's coming up.
They did draw Science Hill off sides once. That's going to be a quarterback sneak. Second effort, and Horn has it.
Oh, yeah. Somebody, maybe a little push there in the back, was able to get over for a first down. That was a big first down. I mean, if you don't get that, you're turning the ball over on your own 30-yard line. Great push up front. The Tipton there, the left guard, and Tatum, the left tackle.
I think Gill made sure he got that first down, the running back, with a little help from behind. As we design quarterback run for Horn, he's going nowhere. Brought down for a big loss on the play by Davian Stewart.
Yeah, you can see Stewart that he's playing outside linebacker, and he's going on the play. Doesn't slow down. Big loss of about 4.
It's 2nd and 15, Westridge.
Nice play there by Stewart, the senior for Science Hill. 2nd and 14. West Ridge, a little confusion here. They got guys going all over the place.
Slant! Slant! Shit! Slant!
They're going to throw it out to Tate. Nice move by Sawyer Tate. Look at Sawyer Tate for a first down. He did that all by himself.
Oh, yeah, shoestring tackle there in the secondary that time. Couldn't see the number, but he was taking it to the house right here. You can see a diving tackle coming up.
He was that close to getting tackled for about a gain of 2 on the play, and then he turns it into a first down. All of a sudden now West Ridge out to the 45.
Yeah, there's a little bubble screen out there. Once again, sort of a play off that little spot pass, and then the lineman getting out there to block and cutting back inside and getting upfield for a first down.
Sawyer Tate having a nice game for West Ridge. Man in motion. Horn's going to keep it, pitch it way back. Now he could throw it here if he wanted to, but he's going to run out of bounds. That's going to be Mabe.
Yeah, he might have lost a yard or 2 on that play.
I thought for a second he was going to maybe throw that ball there. I think he did maybe lose 1 yard.
Yeah, he's a little deep back there when he run the option and it just strung out to the sideline, nowhere to go.
It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, 2nd and 11 after a loss of 1. Tate in motion. They're going to go back to him again, but this time the receiver missed the block, and Rylan Jordan makes the play.
Yeah, Jordan came up out of the secondary that time, and what happened, he was cutting to the outside, and Jordan was going to the outside. So you can see right here, collision down on the 40-yard line, so they lost a couple more yards on that play.
Under a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rylan Jordan, another senior for Science Hill. He had an interception in the 1st quarter tonight.
Taking a long time to get this play off.
Horn just coming into the huddle right now. They're under 5 seconds on the play clock. West Ridge is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Hilton called a timeout. He can see it's going down to 3 seconds there with the back judge counting down.
All right, we'll take a timeout here. It's 21-14 Science Hill.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Every week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes around the region for their accomplishments both on and off the field. From West Ridge, we have Sawyer Tate. Sawyer is a 3-year varsity letterman and 2-year captain for the football team and a 2-year varsity letterman in basketball.
All scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
And there is Sawyer Tate, scholar athlete and heck of an athlete as well, in the classroom and on the field, getting it done for West Ridge.
Yeah, he plays on both sides of the ball, so he's not been out much tonight. Cornerback on defense and the slot receiver on offense.
All right, so West Ridge takes their first time out here in the 2nd half before a 3rd and 14 with 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They're going to have 3 receivers. Gill, now they're going to set up a screen. It's dropped. They were setting up a screen there to Ryan Stidham.
Yeah, it looked like Letcher came up there out of the secondary for the coverage on this. You can see coming out of the backfield over on the sideline. No way the lineman could get out to him to block.
4th and 14, so 4 will go back to punt. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Ian Mathis back for Science Hill. Mathis is going to catch this one, bobbles it, picks it up, and he's going to get brought down for a loss by, guess who? Sawyer Tate. 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, great coverage by Tate that time.
He doesn't even get to leave the field on the punt. All right, Science Hill up 21-14. They have the only points so far in the 2nd half. The Emmett Watson 52-yard touchdown that made it 21-14.
see they got wideouts to both sides, but one guy, Emil, in the backfield right now.
They're going to throw it out to Jayshon Schwartz. First time he's got the ball tonight. Schwartz gets tackled. Glad to see him pop up there. His leg was bent awkwardly underneath him. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Science Hill's on top, 21-14 over West Ridge. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
And that's the end of the third quarter of
It's truck season at Champion Chevrolet, Tennessee's #1 Chevy dealer with 0% financing and massive savings. 24 tracks, 21,495, 23, 25 HD, 56,045, 23 Colorado, 31,585. Champion Chevrolet, Kingsport and Johnson City, where we'll leave you asking, how do they do that?
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Copy that. Aim higher, man.
It's a big weight off your shoulders to not have to worry about going to 4 or 5 different places to get all your dental work. Dr. McConnell's office does everything.
The clear choice, the Center for Family and Implant Dentistry. PlantingSmiles.dental.
I plan to keep playing the music I love. But I never planned on Medicare being so complicated. Fortunately, with 75 years of experience helping Tennesseans, the experts at Farm Bureau Health Plans made it easy. So when it comes to Medicare, I know I'm hitting all the right notes.
Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Great savings and selection at the all-new Champion Buick and GMC in Kingsport. Encore GX $2,000 off MSRP. Sierra 1,500 pickup savings up to $7,000. All new Invista has arrived. Champion Buick and GMC Stone Drive in Kingsport. We'll leave you asking, how do they do it?
You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health.
Welcome back to Science Hill. We're ready for the fourth quarter here. 21-14. It's 2nd and 7 for Science Hill from their own 32-yard line. Javon Emil is going to get the carry, and he's going to get maybe a yard. That was Dylan Joyner on the tackle.
Yeah, you can see him run over here on the left-hand side. Tough running. Hit almost immediately at the line of scrimmage. I was watching the matchup out on the outside that time with Watson out here. Carried out a good fake that time, trying to get down the sideline. It's just man coverage. It's just one-on-one. Very little help from the safety.
Taylor rolling out on 3rd and 6. He's going to throw it incomplete. He was looking for Jayshon Schwartz.
Yeah, Schwartz came all the way across the field. He lined up on the left-hand side. It was like a dig route coming across the field. Ended up throwing it outside the hash mark. The incomplete is going to bring up 4th down.
I think Science Hill will bring in Baylor necessary to punt this one away on 4th and 6. So West Ridge gets the stop they need.
Yeah, big stop here. They get into the 4th quarter, and so they're going to get the ball back. See if they can move it. They were able to run it there in the first half. They haven't established any in the run game here in the second half.
Science Hill's got to take a timeout. They cannot get enough players on the field. But we'll take a quick timeout. 21-14, Science Hill.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
The adventurous RAV4. It's ready to go anywhere, anytime.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
If you're looking for an all-wheel drive vehicle, you can't go wrong with the new Toyota.
Now, during Toyota's Truck and SUV Month, you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new RAV4.
Or 4.99 APR on the electrified RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota Truck and SUV Month. The choice is yours.
Toyota. Let's go places.
All right, welcome back. Science Hill took that timeout. They could not get the right personnel on the field to punt that ball away, so each team has used the timeout here in the second half. Baylor necessary will punt this away.
Yeah, they had to call that timeout. They was missing a lineman up there. Got another lineman in the game.
Necessary. This one, West Ridge players better watch out and get away from that ball, and they do. It's down. Good field position. Coming up here a little bit later in the fourth quarter, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. Who knows, the drive of the game may not have happened yet. Been a really good one here tonight, 21-14. The student section for Science Hill showing up on homecoming tonight. The neon theme, and they got the message. Just the third home game of the season for Science Hill. They only have 4 this season. Ideally, schools like to get 5 and 5, but that, as you know, that doesn't always work out.
No, with the scheduling, sometimes you have difficult to get a team to come to your place, and you have to go 6 on the road.
But next year, the good news is they'll have 6 home games. All right, Horn's going to throw it on first down. He's under pressure, throws it. That one incomplete, looking for 4. Famoyan on the coverage.
Yeah, it's great coverage out there. Horn had a long time to throw it. He was looking, good play fake there. Steps back, rolls out to the right.
There was a holding penalty against West Ridge.
Oh, that's a killer for their offense. That's a big 10-yard penalty.
They are going to take the penalty, so now it'll be 1st and 20. That backs him up to the 37.
You know, we've had a lot of defense here in this second half, and penalties have come up and bite you here. You can see the tight running formation.
They're going to hand it off to Sawyer Tate. He's going to try and take it outside, then cut it upfield. He got about 6 yards of that penalty yardage back.
Yeah, he was, Joyner came up out of the secondary and made the tackle that time. Sort of like a little jet sweep. You talked about it a while ago. Looked like the same play, going out and cutting up.
You don't usually see that, though, the jet sweep out of that formation.
No, usually a little wider. But really, you think about it, everybody's down in the box right there, and so you've got some running room outside if you can get a block.
Horn going to throw it to Gill, incomplete. That even if he caught that, that wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I think he might have threw that ball behind the line of scrimmage because you had 3 linemen downfield over here on this left-hand side. 4 was the receiver over here. Looked like it might have been a bubble screen or whatever, but everybody ended up going downfield.
3rd and 14. You see Horn getting the play call from his head coach, Justin Hilton. Their first game without their injured quarterback, Trey Frazier, got hurt late in the first half last week, out for the season. They're going to throw a quick one out to Tate. Famoyan makes the tackle. Might have got back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 4th and 10.
Once again, great defense out there. They put the motion over here to the wide side of the field and run a little bubble screen to the outside. Just great defense out there. Able to come up with a stop.
4th and 10 from their own 47. Stephen Famoyan having a nice game for the Toppers. They're going to punt this ball away here.
Got 5 guys on the line right now. They're really not putting a lot of pressure on. Making sure he punts it. Got a return on over here to this side. Oh,
there's a block in the back. This one's going to be coming back.
Yeah, back there from where it started.
So a decent return. Looks like it'll be wiped out by a penalty, and that'll put Science Hill deep in their own territory. It also looks like I have a player down for West Ridge.
I like seeing the effort go. I like seeing the effort go.
During the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block. Number 9 of the return team. Half the distance to the goal from the spot. First down.
It's Sam Perry for West Ridge coming off the field right now. So half the distance to the goal for an illegal blindside block by Science Hill. 9:42 remaining in the fourth quarter. Your Science Hill, they can get a score on this possession, might be able to put this game away, and we'll show you a replay here. They called Matthew Marsh, number 9, on the block right there. And that's an easy call.
Yeah, you can see he landed on his stomach and then rolled over to his side. Yeah, the officials are looking for that back there.
All right, so it looks like this drive is going to start at their own 11-yard line. This will definitely be the worst starting field position of the game.
Looks like they're spreading it out again, one back.
That's Emil. Quick throw out to Famoyan. Made that nice tackle, and now he's going to make a nice run. Stephen Famoyan. This one's going to go 89 yards for the touchdown. And Stephen Famoyan with an exclamation point for Science Hill.
Yeah, when you look at this play again, great faking in the backfield there and pulling the lineman over to the left-hand side. Then he throws it out here, just a little spot pass. Gets a great block out of the wideout, gets up the sideline. It's a foot race.
And West Ridge isn't going to win those.
No, it's over with quick.
That was Emmett Watson with the block, and I mean Justin Hilton. I mean, he said on the record to you know, he's like, we're not gonna beat them in a race.
Yeah, that's that play right there. Just the way Coach Carter had it drawn up.
That extra point is no good, so let's keep that in mind. 27-14. We're gonna take a timeout as Stephen Famoyan goes 89 yards for a touchdown.
Legend has it there was once a man who climbed the same mountain each morning, rewarding his summit with a smoky sausage biscuit from Pal's.
I love these savory, juicy Smokies. These mountains will henceforth be known as the No! Bird! No, please, come back! My Smoky!
Locals say you can still hear his cries today. Pal's, great food in a flash.
Country Thunder Bristol returns October 6th and 7th at Bristol Motor Speedway. Join me, Stormy Warren, and country superstars Eric Church, Brooks and Dunn, Jelly Roll, Randy Hauser, and so many more. Get your tickets and camping now at countrythunder.com.
Welcome back to the U.S. Air Force Fan Cam. The Science Hill cheerleaders have a lot to celebrate after that long touchdown by Stephen Famoyan. 27-14 extra point was missed, so it's a 13-point lead for Science Hill. So now you're West Ridge. You're down 2 scores, 9:28 left. Pretty much have to score in this possession.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. Time's running out on them. But like you said, he missed the extra point. So they're just down 2 scores and 2 extra points. They got to get something going on offense right here.
It would start with a good return for West Ridge. Mab, close to his 30, gets across the 30, still fighting for extra yard. Nice return by Caleb Mab out to close about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like they might have been trying to set up a wall over there on their sideline. And, of course, Science Hill kicked it all the way over on their sideline. Hits up the middle and headed to the outside. Yeah, a couple good little moves right there to get by Mab to get a couple extra yards in there.
You know, we're getting late in the ball game when they make an announcement on the PA system. Pizza is now $1 a slice. All must go before the end of the night.
Not a lot of people's heading to the concession stand. I think they're interested in this ball game.
Big possession here for West Ridge. They need some points. They're going to start with a run on first down. Got maybe 2.
Yeah, they used that formation there in the first half where they're bringing their tight end and the H-back from one side to the other side and tried to run Gill up in behind him. Science Hill did a good job up front, staying home.
The Science Hill defense has not allowed a point in the second half.
It's second and 9, Westridge.
One receiver and a bunch set over on the right-hand side.
Little toss to Gill, and he's got nowhere to go. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Science Hill all over that one. That was Julian Emile.
Yeah, from his defensive end spot, he just played down the line. You can see Gill's heading outside, hesitates. Emile gets a hold of him, and he's going backwards.
Nice play by Julian Emile.
Yeah, Marsh was coming up there on the outside as well, making it 3rd and long. It's going to be tough right here. See what Horn can do here.
Yeah, this is not where Westridge wants to be in 3rd and long. Science Hill pressure up the middle. Horn does a good job escaping it. Has a man, it's caught. It's going to be short of the first down, though. That was Sawyer Tate.
Yeah, his knee went down there. He's trying to put a move on to get up. Really good defense on that far side by Science Hill. You can see Horn does a good job, escapes, steps up in the pocket, finds his receiver over on the sideline.
Yeah, actually his elbow went down there at the 40. 4th and 3, and under 8 minutes to go. I think you got to go for this here if you're Westridge.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Down 2 scores.
Right now, this is the play of the game right here for Science Hill. They get a stop on defense. Got to come up with the first down. Look like they run the wheel route up the sideline.
Ethan Amix drops what would have been a first down. Great play design there. Just didn't hold on to that one for the sophomore.
Yeah, he came out of the backfield there. You can see it. They headed to the outside, then up the field. Little wheel route. Horn puts it on the money. Oh, yeah. That would have been a big play with extra yardage that time.
Yeah, Science Hill got lucky with that drop right there. They get the ball back. They'll take it, though. Up by 13 now with 7:17 left in the 4th quarter. That's a good play design there by Justin Hilton.
Excellent play. Excellent play. Executed well. Horn put it on the money. Got to complete it and be a receiver and catch the ball.
All right, Science Hill takes over at the Westridge 41-yard line. Taylor's going to throw it on first down. Going to use his legs, throw it to the end zone. That one is caught. Oh my goodness, Stephen Famoyan. Put that one on the highlight reel.
For sure. Unbelievable. You think it's overthrown. You can see the vertical here, full extension. Fine time, Taylor.
What a catch by Stephen Famoyan. Quick they go. Emile with the carry and good gang tackling for Westridge.
Yeah, great defense coming up strong. Emile was going to try to get outside. There was nothing happening inside off tackle, and the defense was there for the stop.
2nd and goal. Looks like
going into the heavy package.
Yeah, it looks like Baylor Necessary is going to take over in the Wildcat. Number 6 there. And they're looking over, maybe have a hard time getting the play in.
Missing a player. They're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, Science Hill a little discombobulated, so they're going to take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
Every week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers are honoring student athletes around the region for their accomplishments both on and off the field. From Westridge, we have Sawyer Tate. Sawyer is a 3-year varsity letterman and 2-year captain for the football team and a 2-year varsity letterman in basketball. In the classroom, he is a student ambassador, member of the National Honor Society, along with a number of other clubs, and boasts a 4.1 GPA. Outside of school, Sawyer is involved with Sunnyside Baptist Youth and Children's Ministry. And from Science Hill, we have Danny El Minawi. Danny is a member of the boys soccer team where he earned the Big 5 District MVP Award in 2022 and was second team All-Conference in 2023. Honored in the classroom, he earned a department award in sociology while being involved in the Beta Club, Hilltopper Herald, and the Student Activity Council. In his free time, Danny volunteers at Ballot Health and Jacobs Nature Park.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
All right, we're back from that Science Hill timeout. They're going to stay with the heavy package here, and Baylor necessary on second down. Low snap necessary. He's going to throw it, and that one is almost intercepted. Looking for Zeph Fijak.
Yeah, great play in the secondary there to break that up, save a touchdown.
That was Ryan Stidham.
Stidham comes across, gets a hand in there at the last second to knock it away.
Third and goal. 6:04 remaining. Now, because of that missed extra point, if they can hold them to a field goal, it could stay a two-possession game even if they kick a field goal here.
See, they go into the wideouts again.
Taylor back in. He's under pressure, throws it. Emil has it. He's got some room, but good tackle right there by Carter Sanders to fling them out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and goal. And now that comes the field goal team. Max Teran is going to come in to make this a 16-point game if he can connect. Nice job there by Sanders with that tackle. All right, this will be a short field goal attempt.
He's got the angle over there on that left hash mark.
It's blocked. It's blocked by West Ridge.
Football, live football.
It is blocked by West Ridge.
Yeah, it's going to be West Ridge's ball.
And that a big play for the Wolves. All the way out to midfield goes that football. Close to midfield, out past the 40.
You couldn't ask for a better play right here if you're West Ridge to block the extra point.
Noah Tipton, 66, had the block. Ford tried to pick it up at about the 35. Then it comes to rest at the 41. So big momentum swing for West Ridge, down by 13. They have a little more life.
Yeah, big time life. That's what they need. I'm sure Coach Hilton's happy about that, to get the offense back on the field and not give up any points.
All right, Horn under pressure, and he's going down for a big sack. That's a huge loss on the play. Gavin Aldridge.
Aldridge again coming from the outside. Putting the pressure on. That's I think that's the first sack of the game.
Inside the 25, that's a loss of 16.
Yeah, that sort of changes the play calling right there. Second down, the clocks are running 5 minutes and you need 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, second and 25. 4 receivers now. Running back goes out in motion. They're going to throw it out to Tate. Tate's got necessary to beat. Gets tackled from behind. Good pursuit.
That's the same play they ran a while ago. They had the tackle over there on the outside. That time they didn't make the tackle. So was able to get it back up to a manageable third down.
Yeah, 3rd and 12. Under 5 minutes to go. West Ridge, they got 2 downs to get these 12 yards. Horn going to throw. It's caught. That's 4 that has it. And he's going to be short of the first down, but now it's going to be about 4th and 2. There's Trey Frazier, you see there with the helmet off and the right arm in a cast out for the season, starting quarterback, injured last week, late in the first half. Didn't think originally it was going to be that bad. Had some x-rays and found out on Tuesday that his season was over. But he is a junior, so he will be back next season for West Ridge, and he said he will be back for basketball season this year. He might miss, he said, the beginning of the season, but not much.
Horn tried to draw him off sides again with the Cadence.
Now we get a timeout here for West Ridge with 4:16 remaining. Gonna have our Toyota drive of the game right now. We're gonna go back to Stephen Flamoyan with a short little catch here. And then Emil with a nice carry, getting closer to midfield, and a nice corral that snap. Emmett Watson goes 52 yards for the touchdown, and right now that's the go-ahead score for Science Hill. That made it 21-14. It's currently 27-14. West Ridge taking that timeout. Each team has one timeout remaining.
Yeah, and you got 4th and 2 right here. West Ridge has got to pick this up. They need it bad. We'll see what Coach Hilton draws up here.
Yeah, West Ridge only has one timeout. If they don't get this first down, they can only stop the clock one time on defense.
Yeah, this is one of those that Science Hill's got to have a stop, and West Ridge has to have a first down. You know, Gill, he's not even in there right now.
4th and 2. They're going to give it to Gill on a handoff.
Gill was playing wing on the right-hand side.
He gets the first down.
Yeah, came around from the right side around the left end, was able to pick up a first down. Wasn't in the backfield that time.
So West Ridge gets a first down.
Good blocking over here on the left-hand side. Now they spread things back out again after picking up the first down.
West Ridge is going to have to pick up the pace here. Horn does a great job escaping some pressure. Horn with a nice run, breaking tackles. Gets brought down after a gain of 7, but he earned those 7 yards.
Yeah, he had a lot of time to throw the ball. Then all of a sudden he took off up the middle to run, then made a move to the right and left as breaking tackles. Like you said, he picked up 7 yards there.
All right, there's another completion to Sawyer Tate. He's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, it was a little hitch route over there on the right-hand side. Came back, got the first down, stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
That's most important right now, stopping the clock for West Ridge. Down by 13, 3:15 left. 1st and 10 in Science Hill's 35-yard line. It's a Powell's first down for West Ridge. Horn, quick throw. Just caught by, guess who? Tate. Inside the 20, down to the 19. Sawyer Tate, a catching machine tonight.
Yeah, great blocking up front there by West Ridge. Science Hill brought 5 that time. Tate was able to find the open area. Horn's doing an excellent job hitting his receivers.
Inside the Toyota red zone at the 18. Gill's going to go in motion. Horn, keeper up the middle. He gets inside the 15, down to the 14. West Ridge got to get back on the ball, 2:44.
We're going to see this man come in motion here in a minute. He's going to fake it to him, and I think he's going to throw it in the end zone.
2nd and 6 from the 14. West Ridge needs a touchdown. Again, they throw it. It's bobbled by Sawyer Tate. He's caught everything tonight except for that one.
Yeah, he did a little sling pass there, and Horn hit him in stride, and he dropped the football.
Now they can huddle up here with the clock stopped before this 3rd and 6. He almost had it even after that first bobble.
Yeah, he just great cut inside there. See Horn over there talking to the coach, getting the play.
2:29 left, 3rd and 6. If West Ridge can punch this in, things could get interesting with an onside kick looming. but they got to get it in the end zone first here. They come across, it looks like. Throw it up.
Yeah, I think over there on the Wolves sideline, they're wanting a little pass interference called. No flags on the play.
No flags on the play. So 4th and 6. They were looking for Gill there. 4th and 6. Thought maybe there was a man came into the neutral zone on defense, but must have got back before.
Dropping 8 in coverage this time, only rushing 3.
Again, they don't need to get it in the end zone. They just need to get it down.
10 seconds on the play clock.
8-yard line. They're going to call a timeout. West Ridge, their final timeout. Whereas this will be the ball game right here, this 4th down play. Again, you don't need to throw it into the end zone. You can get a first down at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, you still get a first down inside the 10. Get out of bounds, stop the clock a couple times. Like you said, the onside kick will be coming up next.
So now this is where, Coach, you're going to your best play right here.
Your best 4th down play. You might see the back out of the backfield again over in the flats.
Here's the standings in Region 1 6A. If winner of this game will be tied with Dobbins-Bennett in the region at 2-1. Dobbins-Bennett, Science Hill, of course, they play in a couple of weeks. West Ridge, they play Jefferson County, who's in first place. That's next week at Jefferson County. Both of these teams have yet to have their bye week. That comes in 2 weeks on October the 13th. Both of these teams have the same bye week. So here we go, 4th and 6 from the 14. Got to get to the 8-yard line to keep this game going. If you're West Ridge, they're going to have 3 receivers.
Science Hill's got 4 linemen coming this time. Going to try to put a little pressure on Horn. Now 1 drops out. Only 3 men rushing, the 8 in coverage.
Horn, he's got time. He's got to throw it here. He does. Incomplete in the end zone. He was looking for 4. Science Hill gets the stop, and they should be able to run out the clock now with 2:18 left and no timeouts for West Ridge.
Yeah, I think they'll run the ball down on the ground, keep the clock rolling. They pick up 1 first down, the game's over. Yeah, it's great coverage by Science Hill that time. You can see Horn, he had all day to throw the ball.
That was a big hit by Stephen Famoy in there in the end zone to break that one up. Touch on Sawyer Tate. He has 13 catches tonight for West Ridge, so a heck of a game for Sawyer Tate, also playing defense, corner, special teams.
And what a job Horn's done tonight, stepping in his first start of the season.
First start of the season, first varsity start of his career. Now we get Science Hill. They're going to call their final timeout. A little confusion getting people on the field. We'll take a quick timeout.
The analysis of what really happened in the Vols game. Nobody knows it better than the players.
The men who wore the orange.
And the players that wear the orange today. That's why we partnered up with the players. Join us each week for the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports. Analysis from the guys who played here and still play here today.
Watch the Volunteer Club Locker Room, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. I'm News 5's Andrew McClung. Join me every Wednesday during News 5 at 6 and 11 to find out who will be named our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota. Catch the biggest plays and final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 Sports team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Pals.
All right, welcome back. Both teams have used all their timeouts. Got the heavy package in now. Baylor Necessary coming in, and expect it'll be run here for Science Hill. And if you're Science Hill, you want to stay in bounds. Necessary's going to run it himself on first down, going to take it outside, and you want to stay in bounds. gets a first down, lowers the shoulder, but the clock, not sure if he made it out of bounds or not. We're kind of blocked by the players down there.
Yeah, the official signal stopping the clock. I don't know if it's for a first down or being out of bounds. Looks like they're saying he was out of bounds and they moved the chains and the clock is still stopped.
Yeah, so they got a first down, but I'm sure the coaches would have liked Baylor Necessary to stay in bounds there.
Yeah, give up a little yardage right now. Keep the clock running.
27-14, 2:09 left. Emil's going to get it up the middle. Emil breaks it outside. Javon Emil's got some turf in front of him. He's going to get brought down, though. Good hustle by West Ridge there. Mab and Ford to run him out of bounds. But a big gain for Emil, his best run of the night.
Yeah, that probably sealed the deal right there. Big first down. Big run all the way down to the 10-yard line.
The clock is stopping. He was out of bounds. They'll stick with the big package here, Necessary. He's going to try and take it outside, cut it in. He's down at the 5-yard line. The clock there, looks like there's a penalty marker, though, down.
Holding, offense number 62. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Yeah, that might be our first holding of the second half.
150 remaining. That'll back up Science Hill. Again, neither team has a timeout. Baylor Necessary has he did have the first touchdown of the game for Science Hill, his 9th of the season. The clock is running.
Yeah, where you don't have a play clock to look at, it makes it a little harder for the offense to start to play. You just have to watch the official back judge back there to see his signals.
Necessary, they're going to hand it to Zeph Fejak. Fejak.
Yeah, a little misdirection that time, coming to the right, handing it to the wing back, heading back over to the left side, pulled a big lineman around there.
And he did stay in bounds, so that clock will continue to go inside a minute 20.
Yeah, I think that was Necessary. The lineman leading the blocking out there at that time.
Jayshon Schwartz is coming into the ball game, and Baylor Necessary's coming out. At this point, Science Hill, they could just take some knees now. Inside a minute.
That might be what they're going to do with the quarterback back in the game.
And they will. Some good sportsmanship here. Science Hill not going to try to run up the score. Stacey Carter, Justin Hilton used to coach together at Sullivan South.
Yeah, they got to do that one more time, and then it's a ball game.
So Science Hill will, for the first time this year, win back-to-back ball games and improve to 4-3 on the season. As they get the win, 27-14. They go to Morristown East next week. West Ridge drops to 4-2. They're at Jefferson County next week. Final score, 27-14, Science Hill over West Ridge. We'll be back with the trophy presentation coming up after this on Friday Night Rivals.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
When you're working on your game, recovering from an injury,
or just having a little fun, the physicians at Buck Sports Medicine have all the tools to keep you at the top of your game. Trust ETSU's team physicians to give you the same expert care as they give our athletes. With state-of-the-art ultrasound and x-ray, as well as on-site physical therapy, Buck Sports Medicine has everything you need for injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Stay in the game with Buck Sports Medicine.
Okay, so maybe not everything gets better with age. But you know what does? Buying a Hyundai from Friendship. You name it, it's better. It's better quality, better designed, with better features and better safety ratings. Best yet, every car from Friendship comes with a lifetime warranty. Boom. So come buy better, then drive better at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City. Kick off your savings at Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing. At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order right in front of you. Watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, baby-like wonder, anticipatory chewing, and happy claps sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
All right, welcome back here. Casey Getz alongside James Crawley. Saw Science Hill with the win 27-14 over West Ridge. Two big plays in the second half. You saw that speed of Science Hill on offense.
Yeah, able to get the receivers the ball. Once they got the ball, they're headed to the end zone. So that's the difference in the second half. Two big pass plays and the speed.
Emmett Watson, 52-yard touchdown. Stephen Famoyan, 89 yards, both in the second half. And now Stacey Carter, head coach of Science Hill, joining us. Coach, congratulations on the win. Talk about your offense in the second half, those two explosive plays by Watson and Famoyan. What did that do to give you guys momentum?
Well, I think we had to have those. I mean, they had a great game plan, and they really took it to us. I mean, but we had some big plays and guys made some big plays in the second half to separate it. So proud of them, proud of us hanging in when we don't play our best, and they really had a phenomenal game plan against us and did a great job. So, but we're happy to get out of here with the win and proud of these kids.
Coach, you got to be happy with your defense there in the second half.
Absolutely. I don't think the offense helped them too much, but the defense really stepped up. Didn't have a great first half, but they stepped up the second half, so proud of those guys also.
Can you talk about how much of an athlete Spencer Taylor is? Because he had a lot of plays where there were not some great snaps, but he was able to hold on to that ball and make some big plays for you.
He was, and they were getting after us on the pressure, too. We were having a hard time with that, but he's able to, to extend some plays, made a big play to Vaughn there early, flipping out to him, and made a good play downfield to Steven. So glad we made those and did a great job with those.
This game now, you're 2-1 in the region. You're tied with Dobbins-Bennett for second. How critical was it to get this win and kind of keep pace and have a chance to potentially winning the region, also getting a home playoff game?
No, it's critical. I mean, we have to win the rest of it, and we got to clean a lot of stuff up. So we got a lot of work to do, but proud of these guys to get a win.
All right, Coach, congratulations. Give that trophy to your team. Enjoy this win tonight. Science Hill gets the 4-3.
They already got it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah.
All right, the happy toppers tonight as they get the Friday Night Rivals trophy for the second straight time we've done one of their games. Last year, of course, they had that thrilling win over Dobbins-Bennett. We'll be back to wrap things up after this on Friday Night Rivals.
It's the biggest plays and final scores on Friday Night Huddle with the News 5 sports team every Friday night during News 5 at 11. Sponsored by Ingalls, Champion Chevrolet, Citizens Bank, and Pals. The David Crockett Pioneers versus the Tennessee High Vikings are Toyota's Friday night rivals. Friday, October 6th on Fox 39 WEMT. Join Casey Getz and the News 5 sports team as they bring you live game coverage of some of the biggest and oldest football rivalries in the region. Pre-game coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by ETSU Health. News 5 Sports, recognized by Tennessee Association of Broadcasters with top honors in sports coverage for WCYB's It's Bristol Baby Race Show with Heather Williams and Casey Getz. Award-winning news. News 5 WCYB.
When it comes to the analysis of what really happened in the Vols game, nobody knows it better than the players.
The men who wore the orange.
And the players that wear the orange today. That's why we partnered up with the players. Join us each week for the Volunteer Club Locker Room, powered by Spire Sports. Analysis from the guys who played here and still play here today.
Watch the Volunteer Club Locker Room, Sunday night at 11 on Fox 39 WEMT.
Would you like to see your event on News 5?
We'd love to share what's going on in your community.
Simply shoot some video on your phone.
Be sure to hold it horizontally, not up and down.
Just upload about a minute of footage at WCYB.com/chime-in.
Feel free to send more than one video for the same event. Be sure to include the who, what, where, when, and why of what's happening.
And let us know who gets credit for the footage.
All right, welcome back. Science Hill with the win, 27-14 over West Ridge. They improved to 4-3. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here tonight. We'll go back to the beginning of the game here in the first half. And early on, some mistakes for West Ridge on offense.
Yeah, West Ridge, they were sort of stabbing themselves in the back there to begin with.
And then an interception here for Science Hill. That was Rylan Jordan with the interception. And then Taylor with a nice play here to pick up that low snap, find Emil inside the 5. Baylor necessary. You thought that was a touchdown. They said inside the 1, down. So, okay, next play. This lineup will do it again. And he gets in, makes it 7-0. But West Ridge would respond. Sawyer Tate had a really big game, 13 catches for West Ridge. Chase Gill had both touchdowns for the Wolves. This was the one that made it 7-7. And then this was the methodical drive West Ridge went on. They went 80 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a big third down play there to get a first down.
And Horn, a little bit of keeper, and then here's the second touchdown run for Gill.
Great blocking there and excellent running. Good cuts.
And Science Hill late in the first half went 5 receivers. Emmett Watson with the touchdown. It was 14-14 at halftime. And then Stephen Famoyan in the second half. Another bit of a rough snap, but good job by Taylor. And then he finds Watson, goes 52 yards for the touchdown. That made it 21-14. And then here, Coach, was the backbreaker.
Oh, yeah. You can see the excellent blocking on the outside there. And just once he got the outside, he turned on the Jets up the sideline. Another 6 points for Science Hill.
So that was the final scoring play of the game, 27-14. You see Stacey Carter still talking to his team right now after joining us momentarily. So Science Hill improves to 4-3. West Ridge falls to 4-2. And just a reminder, the Blue Cross Bowl coming up November 30th, December 2nd. You can watch all 9 games on the Tri-City CW, November 30th, December 1st, December 2nd. Of course, December 1st and 2nd are the Division I schools, and that are all the teams encompassed in Northeast Tennessee fall in that category. Now, next week, we will be in Bristol at the Stone Castle, Tennessee High hosting David Crockett. Both of those teams won tonight. David Crockett beat Volunteer, non-region game. Tennessee High beat Gate City, also non-region game. So both of those teams going to have some momentum on their side. And Tennessee High, they're 0-2 in the region. So they're going to try and get their first region win next week. David Crockett, they have 1 region win over Cocke County. So a big game next week. What are you expecting in Bristol?
Hey, I expected Tennessee High to show up to play because they're on their own home turf. Big win tonight over Gate City, like you said. Next week, they're looking for another big win in the Stone Castle. You know, anybody that knows anything about Upper East Tennessee football knows the Stone Castle. Those guys are going to show up to play next week. Be ready for the Vikings.
All right, thank you to all of our sponsors, Toyota, ETSU Health, PALS, Food City, the Mountain Area Ford dealers, Tennessee Army National Guard, the Air Force, Jersey Mike's, Eddie's Trophies, our fantastic crew. Thank you for watching. For Coach Colley, I'm Casey Getz. We'll see you next week at Tennessee High.